a certified pre-owned vehicle, Miller Ford has a great selection to complement any lifestyle or budget. Plus, not just any car can be certified pre-owned Ford. Only the best cared-for vehicles are chosen and then backed with Ford factory coverage, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a clean Carfax report, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Find an affordable, reliable, and certified Miller Ford today. Miller makes it better. Route 38 Mount Holly and 24/7 at millerford.com. Pre-loved, pre-approved, and new to you. Visit Miller Subaru in Mount Holly and get a great deal on a factory-certified pre-owned vehicle. Our certified pre-owned vehicles are all backed by Subaru and come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a free Carfax included, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Get all of the luxuries and peace of mind of a new car at an affordable price. Miller makes it better. Miller Subaru, Route 38 Mount Holly, 24/7 at millersubaru.com.
Update your home with the long-lasting beauty of natural stone at the Hard Yard. Lippincott Supply in Mount Holly. We stock boulders, Belgian block, flagstone, stacking stone, and decorative gravel. We also offer a huge variety of natural thin veneer stone and custom cut stone. We can help you plan the job, rent the tools, and deliver it all. Whether you're a homeowner or contractor, the best place to buy natural stone products is at Lippincott Supply, downtown Mount Holly, since 1901.
Welcome into Coach Bill Gordon Field. Matt Howe alongside Sam Jenkins as Rancocas Valley gets set to take on Trenton Central. Trenton Central 2-0 on the season so far. They are off to a good start with wins over Marlboro in week 0, which they won 8-0. And then last week, which was considered week 1 of the New Jersey high school football season, they beat West Windsor Plainfield by a score of 54-13 after going down 7-0 early. So this Trenton team, they have some athletes, and it'll be a great test for Rancocas Valley, who's off to a tough start. Rancocas Valley in week 0 lost to Shawnee in a blowout fashion, and then last week, obviously, against the Group 5 defending champion Williamstown at Williamstown. That was a 40-0 loss. So 2 absolutely brutal opponents to open up the season, Sam. I want to bring in my analyst here, Sam Jenkins. Trenton, obviously not a powerhouse team like Shawnee or Williamstown, but nonetheless a good team. Should be a good measuring stick game for the Red Devils. What do you want to see out of them in this game?
You know, man, it's funny. It seems like we're saying the same story each week, but not necessarily about Rancocas Valley, but about their opponent. Trenton is on the upswing. They had a couple years of young players playing. Now those players are maturing and they're becoming team leaders, while at the same time, obviously, RV's down a little bit. So the story remains the same. First things first, you cut out the mistakes, you cut out any special teams play, and you get down to your basic offense, and you stay sound and wait for Trenton to make the mistake they traditionally have made through the years. You know, you want to make sure your onside is, your kickoff is well balanced, and you want to take a look at the returning team's front line to see if anybody leaves early. Maybe you can have a squib kick, or you want to do something there.
Here's the kickoff from Rancocas Valley. Trenton will receive it. It is caught by Jermaine Tillery at the 10-yard line. He's going to be wrapped up on the 15. Great coverage there from Rancocas Valley. Good special teams to start it off. And Trenton will take over from their own 15-yard line.
Yeah, your Arby's going to start the game with a strong run defense like they have all year long. Now, if they can contain that and hit the pulling guards and the trapping guards in the backfield, they're going to have the advantage.
So Trenton Central in their huddle. Let's see what they come out here on this first drive here at Rancocas Valley. Another beautiful night. It's been 3 great weeks of weather so far to start the New Jersey high school football season. Kazir Brown is the quarterback. He's under gun. Handoff goes to Gregory King, and he is going to be stopped for a short gain. It'll bring up second down and long.
Yep, as expected, they're rallying to the ball and clogging up the holes. If they can stick with this, they're giving themselves a chance to win. This is a team they've dominated, Matt, over the past 4 or 5 years. So
10-1 over the last 11.
Wow.
Yeah.
So familiarity sometimes gives you a little confidence in terms of the game prep.
Quarterback is James Hubbard, and Tillery in the backfield now. Hubbard under center. It's going to be a fake handoff to Tillery. Hubbard scrambling out. He's coming towards the near sideline, pointing for a receiver down the field. He's going to tuck it and run with it, breaks a tackle, and he's out near the 30-yard line. So a broken tackle there by the quarterback Hubbard, and he has a first down for the Tornadoes.
So a little coaching point, if you guys are watching the game, receivers, the quarterback was motioning for him to turn and run. You have a scramble drill. Now, it depends what level receiver you are. If you're short, you turn and run to the quarterback so you can give him a target to throw at. If you're deeper, beyond 20 yards or so, you turn and run for the deep ball. That's something they need to work on, and that's when it looks like a broken play, but you actually practice that scramble drill.
Line to gain was the 25. Hubbard gets to the 30. It's a 15-yard rush. Hubbard under center again, Tillery in the backfield. 1st and 10 from the 30. It's going to be a handoff to Tillery. Tillery finds a hole. He bursts through that, and he's tackled. That's about a gain of 7. Nice run there from Tillery, and it puts up 2nd and short for the Tornadoes.
I'm sorry, man. That's a traditional counter. They block down, they pull the guard and the tackle, and what they want to do is if the end comes upfield, they kick him out. If he comes down, they'll hook him and run around. That's a base play. So the defense of Rancocas Valley needs to blow up those pulling guards before they get a chance to stay on track.
Gain of 6 on the play. It's 2nd and 4. Ball on the Trenton 37-yard line. They've only run it so far. There was one pass play, but it resulted in the quarterback Hubbard scrambling for a first down. He's under center again, Tillery in the backfield. Here's a fake handoff, quarterback rolling out, and it looks like he's going to keep it, and he's going to be wrapped up for no gain on the play, and flag comes in late.
Matt, 2 things. So you see Trenton, as we'll wait for the penalty, isn't a more traditional offense. That was 2-back set with twins out here. That was a running play, at least according to the receiver, because he was blocking downfield. He wasn't looking. looking for the ball at all or looking to run a pattern. So, according to him, that was a running play all the way.
Let's see what the flag is. Pending the penalty, it will be 3rd and 4. It's going to be personal foul against Trenton, so that'll back them up. Not sure what the personal foul was, but Rancocas Valley will take it. That will set up a 3rd down and long.
Now, this is where we talked about Trenton self-destructing. This is the one team that, hasn't beaten Rancocas Valley in forever, and we're just waiting for them to self-destruct. This is why Rancocas Valley has a good chance of taking this game.
Not 3rd down. It'll be 2nd down and 17. Ball placed on the 23-yard line. Hubbard in shotgun. Tillery to his left. 2 backs in the backfield. It's a pass. Hubbard rolling out towards the far sideline. Looking, fires it deep down the field, and then it's going to be almost caught. Kazir Brown, the intended receiver on the play. Ball was a little high. He went up with one hand, unable to pull it in.
Yeah, that was a sprint out pass, and he slowed down a little bit. If he kept running his pattern, he may have been able to run underneath that. RV was there, but he found a gap between the underneath and over top coverage.
3rd and long now. Ball on the 23. Rancocas Valley gifted with a penalty a few plays ago to back Trenton up here. It would have been 3rd and manageable for Trenton, but instead it's 3rd and 17.
Now this is where they can take an advantage. I'll take a look at the wings. If they're not doing a good job, I'll come back and I'll go for a block.
And there's a short punt. The sticks were wrong. It was 4th down, and that punt will roll and stop at the 50. So that was a 3rd down play. I was right. The sticks were wrong over there on the sidelines, but Rancocas Valley will start at the 50. So a chance for RV to strike first and score. They only have 1 touchdown on the season so far, and it was a 95-yard kickoff return for a touchdown by A.J. Hugie. They have no offensive touchdowns yet. This offense has struggled throughout 2 games against very good opponents. But here comes the starting quarterback for Rancocas Valley, Rashawn Addison. He's under center. He's in the shotgun. Dean Watson, the running back, to his left. Ball at the 50-yard line, 9:43 to go. Here's the snap, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Rashawn Addison moving right. He has a block upfield, and he's going to be close to the 1st down mark. That's a gain of 8.
I got to say, Matt, I'm stuck on that punt. You need to catch that punt in the air because I can easily bounce into one of your own players. Good call. We got a good surge by the line. It's a good call.
That'll set up a 2nd down and 1. Ball is on the 42. 2nd down and 2, rather. Addison in the gun. Watson to his right. Jameer Washington out wide. And there's a flag. It's going to be a false start on Rancocas Valley. So erase that 8-yard gain. Back them up 5.
Keys to the game. No self-inflicted wounds.
2nd down and 7 now. Addison in the gun. Here's a motion man. It's Paula. Handoff goes to Watson. Watson finds a hole. Pushing towards that 1st down pile, and he's going to be stopped just a yard shy. Maybe 2 yards shy. It'll set up a 3rd and very short for the Red Devils.
Now, if they want to shorten the game, because Trenton is a running team, and if RV keeps the ball on the ground, they can shorten the clock. They have an advantage of shortening the game, getting a couple scores quickly, and hopefully holding on to the end.
3rd and 2 from the 42. Rancocas Valley in Trenton's territory. Addison in shotgun. 9 minutes to go in this 1st quarter. Addison in the gun, takes a snap. He's going to keep it. Runs right up the gut, and he has a 1st down. It's a gain of 4 on the play. So that'll move the sticks for Rancocas Valley. They have a fresh set of downs upcoming.
They're getting good surge from the line, and sometimes you want to feed the player's ego and say, you know what, we may have some plays outside or something else, but you know what, let's stick with what they like doing and see if we can keep pushing them back, get them into the game.
1st and 10 from the 40. Addison and gun, Watson to his left. Jameer Washington is out wide left. Here comes Paula. It's a fake handoff to Paula. It's a pass. Pass deep down the field. He's got a man open, and it is dropped. That was a surefire touchdown to Maurice Obenar, who dropped it. Addison hit him in stride on a post route, and he just came up short.
Yep, that's the example of the play that they had. They saw that, and they had good play action off of that, good delivery. He's got to pull that in. But, without having success in the past, those plays become tougher and tougher. It was there.
It was a great pass by Rashawn Addison, and we haven't seen much of a Rancocas Valley passing game throughout the first 2 games. But as I mentioned, those were 2 very tough opponents. 2nd down and 10 from the 40. Addison in gun, Watson to his left. Hard count, and it looks like Trenton jumped. So nice hard snap count there from Addison, and that'll push up RV 5 yards.
That's right. Now it's more manageable down. You have more options. You can go back to the ground and pound right up the middle like they had success with, and set up another play action pass in a couple plays.
2nd and 5 from the 35. Handoff goes to Watson. Moving right, cuts it back up the middle of the field. Still on his feet and finally wrapped up by Trenton. It was Nasri Cruz on the tackle for the Tornadoes. That should set up a 3rd and 1.
Now, if they see what I see, the defensive left and the Rancocas Valley right side of the offense, they're catching a little bit on defense, so you can have at least 2 yards push every play. Now, if they change that wrong shoulder or do something, that's a different story. But right now, you can get this first coming off the offensive right, defensive left.
3rd and 1 from the 32. We're under 8 minutes in the first quarter. Addison is in the gun. Motion man is Watson. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Addison has a hold.
Untouched, is he?
And there's a flag down. Let's hope it's not a hold. But he does have a 1st down pending the penalty.
Without having scored an offensive touchdown this year, they need to run that side about 7 more plays until they get in the end zone.
It is going to be a hold on Rancocas Valley, so that'll back them up. Set down 3rd and long.
Now, you say to yourself, it's okay because it's going to be 4-down territory anyway. They're not going to punt it, so you can run still to that side and get 5 to 6 yards and run it again on 4th.
3rd and 10 from the 40 after the holding penalty. RV looking to the sideline to get the play. Addison is in gun. Obenar out wide to the right. Washington far sideline. Fake handoff goes to Watson. It's a pass. Down the sideline to Washington, and he's covered on the play. Broken up by Trenton. It was Tyquil Anderson in coverage. Not a bad pass to Jameer Washington, but just didn't have enough on it. And it'll be 4th down. It looks like RV will punt.
Yeah, it wasn't actually a bad pass. They got to look for the fake here. There wasn't a bad pattern or a bad ball. They just made a good defensive play. But that's a high-risk play. There's a lot of things that go wrong for the offense there, much more than running the ball off tackle, getting about 5 or 6 yards and going for it on 4th.
And Trenton's going to take a timeout here. The Mount Holly Elks Lodge is proud to support the student-athletes of Rancocas Valley High School. The Elks play an important role in the community, like sponsorship of the Hoop Shoot program and age group foul shooting contest, their scholarship program, and their participation in the largest volunteer drug awareness program in the United States. The Mount Holly Elks Lodge is located at 116 High Street. They are committed to making the community a better place to live. The Mount Holly Elks Lodge Game of the Week is produced by Prime Events and South Jersey Sports Talk. The live coverage is produced by Dean Nowhowski and Tom Williams with the support of the community-minded sponsors. Watch for the Mount Holly Elks Game of the Week, featuring the Rancocas Valley Red Devils throughout the 2019 West Jersey Football League season. It's exactly what we have here, a West Jersey Football League game. Both teams in the West Jersey Football League, but not in the same division.
You would expect Trenton to be prepared for a fake here. Hopefully that's why they called the timeout. So RV needs to get a good kickoff, get him inside the 15 to 10.
Ball's on the 40-yard line of Trenton, rather. Joe Bryson is the punter, and back deep to receive it is Tillery for the Tornadoes. Low snap, Bryson gets it away. It's a good one. Tillery's going to field it just shy of the 5-yard line. He's running towards the far sideline and wrapped up before the 15. Good punt coverage there by Rancocas Valley, and a very good punt. Tillery probably would have been better off letting that one go through the end zone, though.
Trenton played in the hands of Rancocas Valley there. They want him to catch that on the 3 and try and return it. I mean, that's 99% of the time. If it hits the 3, it's going to go into the end zone. You get the ball at the 20. Advantage RV.
Looks like we have an injury timeout on the field, so we're going to step aside. Don't go anywhere. Rancocas Valley against Trenton when we come back.
Looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle? Miller Ford has a great selection to complement any lifestyle or budget. Plus, not just any car can be certified pre-owned Ford. Only the best cared for vehicles are chosen and then backed with Ford factory coverage, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a clean Carfax report, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Find an affordable, reliable, and certified Miller Ford today. Miller makes it better. Route 38 Mount Holly and 24/7 at millerford.com.
Back here at Coach Bill Gordon Field after the injury timeout. The Tornadoes are taking over from their own 13-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 after the punt. A good punt by the punter, Joe Bryson.
It's crucial for RV to maintain this field position here. They got a break with them returning the ball from 3. If Trenton can't flip the field position, RV has a great opportunity.
Hubbard under center, Tillery in the backfield. Handoff goes to Tillery, and he's immediately going to be wrapped up. Maybe a gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8 upcoming.
1-yard gain for running back Tillery. 2nd and 9.
Man, we haven't seen this two-back offense in a long time, I tell you.
Under center, too. Most high school offenses run out of the shotgun, I feel like. 2nd and 9 after the 1-yard gain on the play. Trenton breaks huddle, and they're coming back to the line. It looks like Ari Jenkins is in the backfield now for the Tornadoes. Hubbard in shotgun. 2nd and 9. Hubbard, it's a quarterback keeper. He's moving towards the near sideline and wrapped up on the play. Great tackle was made by Rancocas Valley. It was Joshua Lugo, the sophomore.
Watch him jump around the block and knife down and cut the ball carrier down. That's an excellent play right there on any level of football.
That'll set up a 3rd and 9 from the 14. Trenton in their huddle. Rancocas Valley can come up with a big stop here. They would get very good field position considering the last punt we saw from the Tornadoes. Hubbard in the gun. He's got Tillery to his left.
This was a sprint out last time.
And there's going to be a flag. It looks like there is encroachment. So that'll move them 5 yards up, make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable.
3rd and 4 for the Tornadoes.
3rd and 4 from the 15. 5:30 to go in the first quarter. Here's the snap to Hubbard. And there's a blitz play, but Hubbard makes a bunch of people miss, and he's at the 30. 35, 40, across the 50, he could go. He's at the 40. 30, 20, one man to beat. He beats him. Hubbard scampers in for the 85-yard touchdown rush. Hubbard made a few people miss in the backfield. It was a blitz by Rancocas Valley.
Initially, that was a sprint out. They did a great job of stopping it. This is one athlete versus another athlete. You know what? You can't coach that. That young man has some moves and he clearly has some speed. But the good news was that RV initially defended that play well. Just an open field. They have a little bit more juice than we have cartons to hold.
So that'll put the first 6 points on the board in this one. The Tornadoes strike first on the 85-yard quarterback rush from James Hubbard. Now they are on for the extra point. It'll be Ricky Brown, the kicker. 5:14 to go, 6-0 score. Here's the kick, and it is off the bottom of the crossbar and no good. So 6-0 the score here. After that large touchdown rush, Rancocas Valley, when we come back, has a chance to tie this one up. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Rancocas Valley against Trenton on the South Jersey Sports Network.
Pre-loved, pre-approved, and new to you. Visit Miller Subaru in Mount Holly and get a great deal on a factory-certified pre-owned vehicle. Our certified pre-owned vehicles are all backed by Subaru and come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a free Carfax included, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Get all of the luxuries and peace of mind of a new car at an affordable price. Miller makes it better. Miller Subaru, Route 38 Mount Holly, 24/7 at millersubaru.com.
back here at Coach Bill Gordon Field. Trenton was on a 3rd and long from their own 14-yard line before quarterback James Hubbard scampered up the near sideline for an 86-yard score, and the Tornadoes strike first, making it 6-0. Rancocas Valley has a chance, though, here to tie this one up in the first quarter with 5:14 to play.
That's typical of teams that make the simple mistakes, offsides, encroachment, holding. You're going to have big plays. You're very rarely going to have 12, 15, 16-yard drives. You're going to have usually big plays. So this is typical for this type of game.
Here's the kickoff, and it's going to roll right before the end zone and be picked up at the 1-yard line. And that is going to be bad field position to start. Rancocas Valley takes over from their own 9.
Inexcusable. The ball traveled 50 yards. At some point, you got to get an eye on it and get it. Even if it squibbed down, you got to pick it up and get it in good time.
First and 10 from the 8. Rancocas Valley on the near sideline in their huddle. They need a touchdown here to tie it up. Yet to score an offensive touchdown through 2 games to start the season, and there's still 5 minutes left in this first quarter, so RV needs to come out and put together a good drive here. At least move the ball down the field and flip the field position on Trenton.
And a little bit of running. Maybe they can get that safety to sneak up again and come back to that post on an early down so they don't waste the opportunity to get a first down later on. Too much time.
It's going to be a delay of game on Rancocas Valley, so that'll back them up even further. First and 15 from the 5. Washington is in the gun. Here comes the end around handoff, and brought down just past the 5-yard line. Great tackle on the play was Nazir Cruz. Handoff went to, I believe that was Joe Bryson. Couldn't tell the number there, as Jeremiah Paula now checks into the game for the Red Devils.
So the lead block there, he was trying to get a perfect angle, trying to get his shoulders around. You don't have to do all that to be an effective blocker. Just get in the mouth of the defender, and the running back or the ball carrier will make a play off of that. That's why he was able to get off and sling him down with one arm, because he was trying to get in a perfect position rather than just get in his mouth and stop from making the tackle.
Second and 11 from the 9. It's a handoff to Dean Watson, who bursts up the middle of the field, and he has a first down out across the 30-yard line. Dean Watson with a 25-yard rush to get.
Right side again, Matt. All right. They seem to come back to it. I'm not sure, maybe every other play I call would be over there. That's where you go. Sometimes it's simple,
20-yard rush from Watson sets up first and 10 from the 30.
Right, and then counter off of that or reverse something off of that. But it's don't overthink this one.
Watson remains in the backfield, first and 10, 4:02 to go. Addison in the gun. Fake handoff to Paula. They go far sideline to Justin Gray. Justin Gray has it. One man to beat. He's wrapped up for a gain of 1. It was a great tackle by Trenton Central on that far sideline.
Again, it actually was set up well, but it was a high risk play, and you have a low velocity ball out there. You're giving them a time to get there.
Second and 9, 3:35 to go from the 31 after the short 1-yard pass play.
You have second and 9. You can get a 3rd and 3 maybe out of this. Just diving it off the right. Even the quarterback keeper with the both backs leading, they're not stopping it. So there's your play.
Addison is in the gun. Watson to his right. Second and 9 from the 31. 3:12 to go. Handoff goes to Paula. Paula, a stretch play to the far sideline, cuts the corner. He's up past the 40-yard line and tackled past the first down mark. It was a great play to Jeremiah Paula, who gains 11 and has a first down.
Now you come back to this play and you fake that jet sweep and you come back underneath it because the end's going to widen. All right, you see 35 here, widening. They're stretching. Now you come back to that, you come back underneath. All right, you keep them guessing.
And there's another injured player for Trenton Central. So we're going to step aside for a short break. When we come back, it'll be first and 10 from the 42. Rancocas Valley trailing Trenton Central 6-0.
Update your home with the long-lasting beauty of natural stone at the Hard Yard. Lippincott Supply in Mount Holly. We stock boulders, Belgian block, flagstones, stacking stone, and decorative gravel. We also offer a huge variety of natural thin veneer stone and custom cut stone. We can help you plan the job, rent the tools, and deliver it all. Whether you're a homeowner or contractor, the best place to buy natural stone products is at Lippincott Supply, downtown Mount Holly, since 1901.
First and 10 from the 42, under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Trenton Central leading Rancocas Valley 6-0. Here's the quarterback keeper, goes to Watson. Flag is thrown as he gains 3 on the play.
That's a holding area here. Let's see.
It will be a hold against Rancocas Valley. Rancocas Valley heavily penalized through 2 games, and they've already had a couple bad ones here today.
That's tough. You know, holding is when you have pass protection, you have stretch plays, you're outside, you're trying to reach. On a dive up the middle, I mean, you're holding there. You don't really have to. You just get in the way, and they run them over. I mean, and it was on the backside, maybe not even at the point of attack.
10-yard penalty will back RV up to the 32. It'll be first down and 20 to go.
Now Trenton needs to move this safety over in the middle. They're still leaving a big gap up the hash marks for RV.
Pass play. Addison firing it down the sideline to Obenar, who goes over his hands. Not a bad pass. Obenar just missed it over his outstretched arms. It'll be second down and long.
Yeah, that was just a call play. He was going to throw that regardless. The DB was actually deeper than the receiver, and it was an ill-advised pass.
Second down and 20 with 2:20 on the clock in this first quarter. Trenton leading RV 6-0. They have not beaten them in a long time. RV is 10-1 in their last 11 against this Trenton team. Second and 20 from the 32. 2:20 to go. Addison in the backfield. Here comes Paula. It's going to be a quarterback keeper to Addison. Gets a block, cuts the corner, and he's pushed out of bounds for a gain of maybe 4 or 5.
It's a little tougher to run the stretch into the boundary. They're getting yardage every time they're going to the right side. They're getting yardage. They can play with that end, and he's peeking around to see where the ball is. You have an opportunity to blow him up, run inside of him, run outside of him. It's all there.
3rd and 16 from the 36. Addison in that shotgun. Dean Watson to his right. They need a long play here, and there's movement. Let's see if it was on RV or did Trenton jump off sides. Refs are going to have a small conference about it near the line of scrimmage where the ball is placed. If it moves RV up 5 here, that would be big. It would set up a much more manageable 3rd down.
All right.
They're going to call it a false start. So now it'll be a 3rd and 21.
Man, it's got to be like 5 to 6 penalties already. Quick hitting inside the end, outside the tackle.
4 receivers set for RV.
That's
Watson in the backfield.
Right there.
And there's the gap for Addison.
There it is.
He's up past the 40. Does he have the first down?
No.
He's going to be shy. But a good chunk of yardage there to make this punt more manageable.
If you look at the left defensive, that's the gap every play. It's right there. They're lining up, giving you that gap, and they're not firing downhill. Firing downhill is what we saw the last 2 weeks with the Shawnee and Washington Township, and they are catching and looking in the backfield, waiting to see where the play is. You have an automatic 3 yards before you get touched.
Joe Bryson, the punter for RV. James Hubbard, the quarterback for Trenton Central, is back deep to return. He's standing around the 20-yard line. RV punting from their own 46. Timeout on the field is taken by RV with 2:06 to go. There's something for everybody at Dempster Sports Pub in Mount Holly. Early bird specials, Mexican Monday, Saturday breakfast, Thursday, and a great menu featuring their scrumptious burgers, nightly entertainment, and a wide array of beverages. But Dempster's Sports Pub was designed for the sports fan. You can watch all the NFL and college football games, plus baseball, basketball, hockey, soccer, you name it. And they have their own teams for shuffleboard, darts, and horseshoes. Dempster's Sports Pub, 437 Pine Street, just off Route 38 in Mount Holly, where friends become family. This quarter is also brought to you by Highway Tire and Auto Services. Highway Tire and Auto Services stocks a wide selection of tires for your vehicle. Their passenger tire inventory includes their favorite brands like Goodyear, Kelly, and Dunlop. You'll get the best replacement tire for your car, light truck, or SUV now. You can call Highway Tire at 609-267-5300 or visit them online at highwaytires.com. RV punting from their own 46. 4th down and 6 after the 10-yard gain by Addison makes this more of a manageable punt. And it is Tillery now back to receive it rather than Hubbard. Punt is up and away. It's a good one. It's going to bounce in front of Tillery, and RV will down this inside the 20-yard line at the 16-yard line. Good punt there by Bryson, pinning Trenton inside the 20.
If you're not going to catch it, did a good job of getting his guys away from it. So, that's what you're going to have to do.
1:52 to go in the first quarter. 6-0 the score here at Coach Bill Gordon Field, home of the Rancocas Valley Red Devils. Trenton coming back on the field trying to make this a 2-touchdown game. They lead at 6-0. James Hubbard, the lone scorer of the game. The quarterback for the Tornadoes scampered down the field for an 86-yard touchdown rush the last time Trenton had the ball.
They're showing the ability to make big plays. Now, I don't know that they have demonstrated the ability to have a sustained drive, so for RV to stop them, just hold on and no penalties.
Hubbard under center, Tillery in his backfield, 2 receivers on the near sideline to their left. Here goes the handoff to Tillery. He has a hole, and he is up the middle, tackled down for a gain of 5.
Yep, counter right, counter left.
Second down and 5 from the 23. Hubbard under center yet again. Tillery standing in the backfield at the 15-yard line. 2 receivers on the right side towards the far sideline. Handoff goes to Tillery, right side, bursts through the hole, and he has a first down out past the 30-yard line. Tillery bouncing off the contact and firing through that hole for a first down.
Yeah, that was one of our concerns in the middle. As long as they were able to stop the inside runs, they always had a chance because side to side it kind of equals out. They seem to be getting bigger chunks of yardage. Each of these counters and ISOs and powers. RV needs to make a play in the backfield or disrupt the blocking.
1st and 10 from the 32. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Hubbard in the gun. Tillery to his right. It's going to be a quarterback keeper to the right. There goes Hubbard. Spin move, and he's tackled short of the first down. But it's another gain of 5 on the play.
Hey, they even had a blocker stop running that play, which is bizarre.
That'll set up a 2nd down and 3.
So, Matt, they're having success on the ground, and you would say stay with it. They do have a 2nd and short here. If they are going to go up top, this might be the play. They have a returning quarterback and receiver combo that has had some yardage in the past.
Hubbard under gun. Hands it off to Tillery, who's wrapped up in the backfield, and the ball comes out at the end. There's a pile for it. RV says they have it.
Oh, he was down.
That's what I thought initially too, Sam, was that runner was potentially down on the play before that ball came out. I didn't see a signal yet, but there it goes. RV recovers the fumble. They'll take over from the 40.
No. So looking at it now, as he gets slung down, let's see if the ball comes out before he hits the ground. He looks like he was down.
Close. Very close play.
His right thigh was down, but the ball was up. But, they don't have the advantage that we have.
RV hustling on the field here. 2.8 seconds to go in the first quarter. This will be the last play before we switch the direction of the field. Rashawn Addison in the gun. Handoff goes to Watson. Watson out past the 40, trying to cut the corner. Cuts it up past the 45 and down at the 30. The 35, rather. So he's out past the 30-yard line, and that'll end the first quarter. But Rancocas Valley is in the Tornadoes' territory, trying to score their first offensive touchdown of the year.
Yep, they got a good break. They gotta make them pay. They gotta take advantage of this.
Bill Gordon Mount Holly Pro Day is proud to support Rancocas Valley football. Bill Gordon Mount Holly Pro Day is an annual non-for-profit event established in 1998 as a way to financially support area youth programs. Everything from Pop Warner football to the Mount Holly Library. The 23rd annual Bill Gordon Mount Holly Pro Day is coming up in May. Check out the details online at onlc.com/pro day. That's onlc.com/pro day. Rancocas Valley has the ball now in Tornado territory. Probably some of their best field position they've had yet so far. So let's see if they can capitalize off the turnover. Ball's placed at the 30-yard line, so that's where this drive will start. Second and 1.
Is that 2nd and 9? No, 1, that's right.
Second and 1.
Yeah.
It's a pass towards the end zone. Justin Gray up 40, has it. He's down at the 5. Great catch by Justin Gray going up and grabbing that one. A jump ball thrown by Rashawn Addison. Gray comes down with it. It'll be first and goal from the 5.
Position, you couldn't see it, but he positioned himself right there, and the only way the defender could have stopped that would be to pass interfere him or find the ball earlier in flight.
6'1" junior Gray had some height on his defender, and that's exactly why Addison threw the jump ball. First and goal from the 5. Here's Addison in the gun, low snap. He's going to keep it himself, and on the second push, he's in for a touchdown. First touchdown of the year for Rancocas Valley. They put 6 on the board and tied this one up to start the second quarter.
It's the tale of big plays. That's what we're looking for. They see an advantage with their wideouts versus Trenton's D-backs. Even though the ball floated a little bit, you got a receiver that posted up like he's playing basketball, went up and got it.
Here's Joe Bryson on for the extra point. He can give them the lead if he knocks this one through. 6-6 the score.
Yeah, so that's why I was confused on that 2nd and 1. That's a deep ball down if there ever was one.
Here's the kick from Bryson. And the kick is through the uprights and good. Bryson knocks it through. And Rancocas Valley has a lead. They now lead 7-6 with 11:36 to go. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, Trenton gets the ball back. Tries to take over the lead from Rancocas Valley. There is going to be a hold on the play on RV, so that kick will not count.
Man, there's some holding calls today on plays that you don't normally see. Inside runs, PATs. A lot of grabbing.
So it looks like they'll back up the PAT 10 yards, so this becomes a much harder kick now for Joe Bryson.
So Trenton should not be looking for the kick. They need to have their eyes open for a fake. And I just have one person pressuring the kick.
Ball's going to be kicked from the 20-yard line. Oh, and it looks like Trenton jumped.
Matt.
Trenton jumped, so they'll move him up 5, so we will try this kick yet again.
And these penalties aren't like judgment calls. These are like pre-snap penalties that are clear,
So now the ball will be kicked from the 15. Bryson trying to give RV the single-point lead. Kick is up, and it's blocked.
As expected, yep.
Kick is blocked, so we have a tie game with 11:36 to go in the second quarter.
And there's going to be a repeat of that throughout the game. There's going to be big play and then connected to a drive that's going to, if there's going to be more scoring, it's going to be off of that.
Parent Chief Chapels has been part of the greater Mount Holly community for more than 180 years. Community service and participation are both part of their heritage. When you have need of their services, you can call 609-267-0399. Go to their website at parentchief.com or visit their warm and comfortable offices at 438 High Street in Mount Holly. They're there to help honor the memory of your loved one. Parent Chief Chapel is a proud supporter of the student-athletes at Rancocas Valley High School. Second quarter here at Coach Bill Gordon Field, 6-6 score. After RV forces a fumble, they recover in Trenton Central territory. A nice deep ball to Justin Gray set them up from the 5. And Rashawn Addison on the quarterback keeper, able to score the first offensive touchdown of the season for the Red Devils. Back deep to receive the kick for Trenton is Tillery and Hubbard, the quarterback and the running back in that offense. Bryson teeing it up from the 40. Here's the kick from Bryson. Nice. Tillery fields it just shy of the 5-yard line. He's up past the 20 now. Spin move, tackled at the 30. So nice kick, but a nice return. And that'll set up a first down and 10 to go from Trenton Central's own 30-yard line. RV needs another big defensive stop here, or a turnover.
Yeah.
Would love to have some momentum going in towards the half. Still 11:30 to go here in this second quarter, so we have a long ways to go before halftime. As Trenton Central huddles up, and they come out to snap it for the first play of this drive.
So Trenton so far has been a little bit predictable, so the only thing you can assume is that they're trying to set up a couple plays for later in the game.
Here's the snap. It's a quarterback keeper. Hubbard has it. Bounces off some blocking and wrapped up for a gain of 5 out near the 35-yard line.
The young man is carrying the ball out wide. You tell your defenders make the tackle first. Second man to the ball, try and strip it out.
We'll set up a second down and 6. They're going to say it was a gain of 4. Ball placed on the 34-yard line. Hubbard coming out of the huddle. He's under center. Tillery in the backfield. 2 receivers near sideline. Hubbard takes the snap, hands it off to Tillery. Tillery going to be wrapped up in the backfield by Rancocas Valley. Great tackle on the play was made by Makai Mitchell.
They're doing a good job of getting off blocks. Actually, Trenton has enough guys there to block the play, but RV, once they engage, they get off the block soon, they rally to the ball. So initially it looked like a well-blocked play, but in the end, it's stopped for minimal gain.
Third and 4 now. Hubbard in the gun. He's got 2 men in the backfield with him. Ball on the 36. It's a pass. Hubbard dropping back, fires it over the middle, and it is caught for a first down. Nice catch on the play was made by Jorge Condi.
Nice delivery on this ball. You see him run right up the hash and turn inside as soon as he clears his defender. All right, it's like a 1, 2, 3 and throw. As soon as he clears him, he throws inside. The safety over top has to try and make a play. Good timing. That's a timing pattern, man. It's tough to stop that.
Hubbard put some good zip on that one, too, to get it in there right at the right time.
Yes, he did.
Hubbard showing that he can do it with his arm as well as his legs, but it's still a 6-6 game. First and 10 from the 47. They've crossed into Rancocas Valley territory. Hubbard under center. There goes the handoff to Tillery. Tillery bouncing it outside, and he's tackled for a gain of 1 on the play. Great wrap up there was Jarrett Colon, the middle linebacker.
That's a good job. Now, we don't know what's in their offense, but Trenton has to see now that RV is rallying to the ball and they're making contact right at the line of scrimmage. You have to either play action over top of them or counter back the other way.
Second and 10 from the 47, 9:05 to go in the second quarter, 6-6 ball game. Trenton cross midfield. Hubbard under center. He's got Tillery in the backfield. Motion man. Play action pass. Hubbard barely gets it off in time and it's caught. Man up past the 40 now. He has a first down out near the 35-yard line. Caught on the play by Colin no, that's Rancocas Valley. I don't have number 36 on my roster sheet here, but whoever it was, he made a great catch and run for the first down.
As RV hit him with pressure. That was a good job by the quarterback getting that ball off. That is not easy to do. You have a guy bearing down on you knowing you're going to get hit. Good reception and got the first.
It was Geron and Carson Nacion on the reception. Hubbard, the blitz was coming. He barely got it off in time, but he's glad he did because it's a first down now. First and 10 from the 36. He's in the gun again. Here comes Tillery. It's a fake handoff. He's going to keep it himself. Makes a man miss at the 30. Now he's at the 20. He's scampering towards the end zone. Stop just shy. They're going to say he's down at the 1 or 2 yard line. But, man, Hubbard has some moves.
I'll tell you what, that play was designed to go to the right. He made one initial cutback, froze the defender, made a second initial cutback, got up top speed as quickly as one can.
Hubbard really doing it with his legs here, carving up this Rancocas Valley defense. He's got over 100 yards rushing.
Now that one, unlike the other one, was a designed run. So he just happened to cut it back, and that's what we talk about. You may not make the play, but backside, if you stay in your lanes, you'll be able to stop the cutback.
First and goal from the 2.
ISO.
Hubbard under center.
There it is.
Hand off to Tillery. He's going to be wrapped up shy of the goal line. He might have gone backwards. It'll set up a second down and goal.
You see that in really good teams and teams that are struggling to find identity. They're very predictable. Sometimes the really good teams are predictable. You just can't do anything about it. and teams that have, limited skill sets are also predictable, and you can defend them. The only thing they can do here is be the ISO again or naked boot back the other way. With such a talented quarterback, you have options.
Second and goal from the 3. They say he lost one on that carry. 7:30 to go in this half. Hubbard under center. He's got the same men in the backfield. It's Tillery. Fumbles the snap. It's going to be a quarterback sneak. Does the pile, push into the end zone.
Oh, that's one way to score.
Waiting for the signal. He fumbled the initial.
If he recovers it himself, he can score. Now, if someone else recovers it and it falls in the end zone, they can't get that touchdown. That's a penalty. But if you fumble your own ball and you pick it back up like he did right here, then he can run into the end zone and score.
So they're going to say a touchdown. Yep. Hubbard pushes the pile for a second rushing touchdown of the game, makes it 12-6 with 7:15 to go.
They should go for 2 here, Matt. Are they going to kick it? Oh, because RV missed it too. Now you can go for 1. That's right.
Ricky Brown, the kicker for Trenton Central, try to make this a 7-point lead for the Tornadoes. Kick is up, and kick is good through the uprights. So they put 7 on the board here after a nice drive down the field. And Trenton leading Rancocas Valley 13-6. We're going to step aside, but don't go anywhere. Rancocas Valley with a chance to tie it up when we come back.
Pre-loved, pre-approved, and new to you. Visit Miller Subaru in Mount Holly and get a great deal on a factory-certified pre-owned vehicle. Our certified pre-owned vehicles are all backed by Subaru and come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a free Carfax included, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Get all of the luxuries and peace of mind of a new car at an affordable price. Miller makes it better. Miller Subaru, Route 38 Mount Holly, 24/7 at millersubaru.com.
Gordon Field. After the touchdown, Rancocas Valley has a chance with 7:15 to go in the half to go down the field and tie this one up.
Starts with a good return. Find the ball from the kicker's foot so you can get yourself in position to get it, whether it's a squib, pooch, or deep kick.
It'll be Maurice Obenar and A.J. Hugie back to return for the Red Devils. Ricky Brown, the kicker for the Tornadoes. Here's the kick. Fielded by Obenar at the 15. He's out coming towards the near sideline, stumbles a little bit. He's going to be wrapped up on the 30-yard line.
All right.
So a 15-yard return by Obenar sets Rancocas Valley up from their own 30 First and 10 with a chance to tie this one up down 7.
Obviously stay in their base offense, do what they've been doing. They have all the time in the world. They'll pick their opportunity because they're hell-bent on throwing one deep ball, so they have to run, pick their spot, find that DB, and go back up again.
First and 10 from the 30. Addison in the gun. It's A.J. Hugie in the backfield to his left. Handoff goes to Hugie. Cuts it back up the middle, and he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
That's a good play. They got 4 to 5 yards on that. Took a little long to develop. I'm looking for them to come back with a quick hitting play. Up top.
Addison in gun. Huey to his right. Dean Watson the back to his left. He comes in motion now. Fake handoff. Going to be a screen pass to Gray, and he caught it, but it was low. I think they're going to say it's a completed. They're going to say incomplete catch. Incomplete pass, rather. The ball was low. It didn't look like Gray turned in time. Turned a second late when after Addison wanted to throw it initially.
Yeah, man, I saw him pump it. I was thinking, all right, a double move, maybe, pump and go. But he wasn't sure the first time. I was, thinking that they were going to go deep on him.
3rd and 5 from the 35.
Significant height advantage over here.
Yeah, Justin Gray working on Tyquill Anderson. He already has a big play on him in this game. Let's see if they go back to him. Addison in the gun. It's going to be a fake handoff to Watson. Addison firing it deep down the sideline, and he overthrew Jameer Washington. Overthrew him by 5 yards. Wasn't that close. That'll set up a 4th down, and here comes the punt team.
We've seen in the past, it looks like a clear punting situation, but they've shown that if they put it on film, you never know. I'd just like to see him maybe set that up with a few runs first, get the drive established.
So RV will punt from their own 35. Tillery, the running back for Trenton, back to return it. He's standing at his 35. Now he inches up. Now back towards the 35. Kick is low. Bounces off the ground. Bryson picks it up. And that is where Trenton will take over inside the 20.
Man, I was looking at the snaps earlier, and let me tell you, they were right on the 5. This one was just, I don't know if the ball's slippery, has some sweat on his hand, or what the deal is. It had good velocity, but it had no height. Had no height at all. And that's what happens when you're struggling a little bit. They kind of gave back that fumble in the first quarter.
So another special teams mistake by the Red Devils, and Trenton will take over from the 20.
Now the urge as a play caller here is, you know what? Go for it in the end zone. Put it up. You gotta show some self-control and just keep it on the ground a little bit. But you want to just put it up in the air.
Hubbard under center. Handoff goes to Tillery. Stretch play to the left side, and he's going to be tackled for a couple of yard gain.
Good sound call.
Take some time off the clock as well, heading into halftime. 6 minutes to go before we hit that mark.
Now they have that tight end on the other side of the Twins. They need to watch the backer. All right, Trenton has an opportunity. If he's aggressive, maybe fake that, hit tight end pop right on top.
Second and 4, ball is on the 15. Hubbard in shotgun now. Encarnacion, the fullback, to his right. Tillery comes in motion now. It's going to be a fake handoff to Tillery. Hubbard has it. He's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Great play by Rancocas Valley. They were all over that one. It was Jared Colon, who also had help from Michael Patrigoni.
You're going to have a tough time running lateral without a speed demon in high school football, especially into the boundary. Now it's interesting because they had 4 or 5 yards on the straight downhill run, and they initially went right back to outside, but we'll see.
3rd and 10 from the 20. Backs him up after the loss of 5. Hubbard and gun. It's a pass. Hubbard rolling out, and he's going to be sacked on the play, back by the 30-yard line. It was Patrigoni again.
You're going to see pressure coming from the left defensive end right here. He gets outside. Because he's a right-handed quarterback, he has to get his hips turned all the way around. He has no chance to throw that ball. If he was a left-handed quarterback or he was scrambling to his left, he'd have an opportunity to flick it.
So an interesting decision now here for Trenton. It'll be 4th down and long. Ball's on the RV 30. It looks like they're going to be going for it.
Yeah, it's not
no field goal.
No field goal opportunity, right? And punting is a little silly when you can have an opportunity to throw it up and they can either pick it off, you can get a score, or even a first.
Hubbard in the gun. 4th and 20. Dropping back to pass. Here comes the rush. Hubbard firing it down the field. It's going to be incomplete. Had it been caught, it would have been a first down right at the 10-yard line.
Oh, goodness.
He had a man open, but it was unable to be completed as the receiver bobbled it in and out of his hands.
As soon as he turned out here, they had both receivers crossed, and this was the corner pattern. He actually was open. He fired that. That could have been, oh my goodness, that could have been the first down.
Intended receiver was Kazir Brown on the play. Couldn't quite hang on to it. It was a bullet out of the hands of Hubbard.
So already escaped that low punt turnover. All right, now they have 4 minutes left. Now they can put a drive together.
They have 4 minutes to put a drive together and hopefully put some points on the board before halftime. Addison is in the gun. It looks like it's Huey to his left. 1st and 10 from the 30. Addison takes a snap. It's a handoff to Watson, who's up the corner, up the 30, past the 40, and he's got a first down out near the 45. Great run from Dean Watson.
Nice run. I'd like to see him put that ball on the outside arm and stiff arm. Watch when he gets ready to cross the line of scrimmage. He's here. He stutters for a second. Now, if he has the ball in his left hand, he can stiff arm that guy right there and keep going. But you know what? We'll take what we can get.
1st and 10 from the 45 after the 15-yard rush by Watson, the sophomore. Addison in the gun. Here comes Watson again. Handoff goes instead to Huey. Spin move, and he's wrapped up just shy of the 50 at the 49. It'll be a gain of 4.
Yeah, a little crisscross action in the backfield freezes the backers a little bit, and the linemen have to find the play, and that gives you the advantage on offense. They have time to stick with this. There's no need to get out of this and go downfield yet.
2nd down and 6 from the 49, and Trenton wants a timeout. Over the years, Third Base Sports and Trophies has grown into one of the leading companies on the East Coast in providing all your trophy and apparel needs. Located at 1960 Old Cuthbert Road in Cherry Hill, they provide one-stop shopping to their customers with outstanding quality, service, and affordability. Open Monday, Friday from 9 until 5, and Saturday from 9 till noon. Phone them at 856-665-0114. Remember to stop at Third Base on your way home. Third Base Sports and Trophies. So 2nd and 6 from the 49 when we come out of the timeout. Timeout was taken by the Tornadoes. They have 1 remaining. RV has 2. Second and 6 from the 49, 3:20 to go. Addison in the gun, Watson to his left, Huey in the backfield as well. Here comes Watson. Fake handoff to Watson. It goes to Huey, and he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield for a loss on the play. Great tackle by Javion Edler.
Yeah, you just happen to have, they ran that play right into a blitz. That was just a good call by the defense, and they were able to catch the play before it even developed in the backfield. Good timing on the blitz. Now they can go on 2, maybe if it's saved for the second half or later, but they can change the snap count up.
Here's Addison after the loss, 3rd and 9. Handoff goes to Watson, far sideline, cuts the corner, and he's tackled for a gain of 3. So that doesn't get it done on 3rd and 9. There's some extracurriculars, but no flag was thrown. That'll set up 4th down from the 49. And RV has a decision here. Looks like they're going to keep the offense out on the field. Nope, and here comes the punt team. I spoke too soon.
Yeah, but like we said, the punt team, all that means is a formation sometimes.
I don't know, though, with the RV special team woes, how much confidence they have in a fake punt here. But we will see as Joe Bryson, the punter, stands back at his own 35 to punt this one away to Tillery. Ball on the 48. We're under 2 minutes to go here in the half. Here's the snap. It's a low snap, and exactly was a fake as Sam called. It gets wrapped up for a gain of 2. That's short of the first down. But, Sam, you were spot on. Fake punt by RV, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, it stops being a surprise when it's about the same amount of time each game, and at the end of the quarter or a half. But they've stopped the Trenton offense when they were inside the 20, and they stopped them a couple other times. So it's not necessarily a bad call or even that dangerous of a play. You're asking this offense in a minute 50 to go approximately 50 yards when, other than a couple big plays, they weren't able to do it. So, they can escape this without any damage.
1:50 to go. Trenton leads by 7. Ball is on the Rancocas Valley 47-yard line. Hubbard under center. Tillery in the backfield. 3 receivers set to his right on the near sideline. Hubbard under center. Pitch out right. Pitch goes to Tillery, who takes it up the field for a gain of 5 on the play. It'll be second down and 5 coming up.
Okay, they got one timeout left, so let's see how fast they go. They seem to be taking their time.
Second and 7. The Tornadoes, 1:25 left.
We're going to say it was a gain of 3 on the play, so it'll be second and 7 from the 44. Clock is running. We're at a minute 15 to go.
All right, first time we're seeing trips. Now they're going downfield.
Trips left, Hubbard in the gun. RV showing blitz.
There they go.
Hubbard has all day, fires it over the middle of the field, and is caught. He has a man at the 20.
Yep.
It was Nasir Minkins, rather Kazir Brown. Kazir Brown with the catch down by the 20. Big gain on the play. And they're going to wait for the clock to run until they set the ball, but there's a minute 2 remaining.
Now that's tough. Sometimes you set trips to one side of the field, but you bring that number 3 or the third receiver from the sideline in across the field, and he gets lost in the defensive coverage.
Hubbard in the gun again. Same formation as last time. 45 to go. Trips to the left. A lone receiver out right. Hubbard. He's passing. He's rolling out. He's going to keep it. He's across the 20. Now out of bounds, shy of the 10-yard line. As he pulls up out, it looks like he's limping.
Yeah.
As he jogs back to the huddle. Looks like he pulled up a little short out of bounds, and he wants a substitute. He's going to walk over to the sideline, talk to his coach.
They have analysis, too. They have one timeout left.
There he comes back to the huddle. He looks a little gimpy, though.
Yeah. If everyone ever had an opportunity, time to come get him, now it's time to come get him.
Second and 2 from the 7. 35 to go. A crucial stop here is needed for the Red Devils. Hubbard, he's passing, drops back, fires it over the middle of the field, incomplete. Not sure who he was really intending on that play. Rather, he just threw it to avoid the sack.
Yeah, he tried to throw it backside. He wanted to look front side, bring the safety over. He thought he could hit it backside real quick. But the pressure, and that was a good thing by RV. You want to stop this drive right here, don't give him a chance to throw it. Just come get him. Eliminate the problem from the source.
Third down and short from the 7, 2 to be exact. The yard line to gain is at the 5. And this is a crucial play here for both teams. Right before the half, with the Tornadoes holding a 7-point advantage.
If he was healthy, Matt, I would say a sprint out, but maybe he can throw it to the flat or something. I mean, he's really hampered. 22 in the flat right there. There you go.
He had 22 and he had him back shoulder, but he dropped it. It was Jermaine Tillery, the running back. Ball bounced off his right shoulder pad and incomplete, so RV gets away with one there.
Yeah, he would have been better off just running the flat pad and getting the first and giving them 4 downs with 25 seconds left.
25 to go. Let's see if they want to go for it or kick a field goal. It looks like they're going to keep the offense out on the field. They only need 2 yards for the first down,
right?
And they still have a timeout left.
And the gimpy quarterback has really hampered them. He was the playmaker for their offense the entire first half.
Over 100 yards rushing and 2 rushing touchdowns in this first half. He's accounted for both of the Tornadoes' scores. He's under center. Tillery in the backfield, Encarnacion, the fullback in front of him. Quarterback keeper, he's going to push the pile, and it looks like he's going to have the first down.
Yeah.
Close to the marker, but I think he has it.
Well, they say it depends on the spot.
And they're going to say it's a first down. 20.6 remaining, and I believe Trenton has used their last timeout. So now they have 4 plays with 20 seconds to go to try to score a touchdown.
That's right, man.
And they will likely all be passing plays as they're out of timeouts.
It depends on the mobility of the quarterback. I mean, if he can drop back and hit it in a 3-step count, that's good. The sprint out is kind of gone because he can't lip out there. Quarterback draw would be an excellent play right now, but of course he can't. You might be able to hit a screen to the back, maybe a backside screen, maybe roll to the right, screen it back left, give him a chance to overfill. But with him limping around, he does have a nice arm, maybe a slant. Throw a receiver out wide, bring him inside, hit a slant. With more time, they could run it. I know defensively, it's not much to think about. You go get them.
First and goal. Ball is on the 10-yard line. So 10 yards to pay dirt here for the Tornadoes. 20.6 remaining. Hubbard is under center. He's got 2 receivers out to his right. The line is stacked. Motion man. It's going to be a play-action rollout pass. He has Encarnacion in the flat, and Encarnacion is going to be wrapped up, but he gets out of bounds shy of the goal line. I think they're going to have him out at the 4. Good job of getting out of bounds, though. Not a bad play call there for the Thunder.
Not bad at all. I mean, it's just tough because he's a right-handed quarterback. They asked him to fake, sprint out left with a guy on his back and still hit the guy on the receiver. I mean, that would have been a lot easier to the right, but, I guess that's the way they want to call it. That's a lot to ask a healthy quarterback, let alone one that's limping.
Second and goal from the 4. It was a gain of 6 on the play. Hubbard under center again. Tillery in the backfield. 2 receivers out wide to his right. It's going to be a handoff to Tillery, and Tillery has the end zone for the score. A huge play for the Tornadoes as they put up another 6 on the board with just 8 seconds to go. That's a punch to the gut for the Red Devils.
That certainly hurt them, but you know what? It's an ode to the old-time coaches back here. It's kind of good to see an ISO play, which you haven't seen in a long time. But they were definitely playing the sprint-out passing game and blitzing in gaps that they didn't run in. So they made them pay.
Ricky Brown, the kicker. He's going to try to make this a 14-point lead heading into halftime. 8 seconds to go in the half. Snap, kick is up, nearly blocked, but through the uprights and good. It's a 20-6 lead.
Man, I don't know if it's going to come down to it, Matt, but their left wing on PAT was letting Rancocas Valley in. So if it comes down to an extra point of field goal, watch that. I'm sorry, good.
No, love the insight there. As Rancocas Valley will now have a kickoff return that will likely end the half here with 8 seconds to go. 20-6 they trail at home against this Trenton Tornadoes team. Trenton 2-0 on the season. A good surprise start for this team and a bad 0-2 start for the Red Devils. Normally a very good program, a bit of a down year, a bit of a rebuilding year here. They're trying to avoid this loss at home to Trenton. Still plenty of time left, though, with just 8 seconds to go in this half. Plenty of time left in the entirety of the ball game.
They're going to take this squib kick, take a few steps up, throw it back across the field for a throwback, and see what happens. It's the time to do it.
Sure. Twenty to 6 the score.
Ground set for the kickoff. 8 seconds left. Trenton up 20-6.
Ricky Brown squibs it down the middle of the field. Fielded shy of the 20-yard line by Huey. Cuts it up the field. And he is wrapped up near the 25-yard line. And that'll do it, I believe, for this half. They're showing halftime on the field. Trenton leading 20-6. We've seen some mistakes from Rancocas Valley, some penalties. Not as many as the previous 2 weeks. But what have you liked so far, and what do you need to see better in this second half, Sam?
I like when they were attacking the line of scrimmage with quick hitting plays right inside the end and between the end and the tackle. They seem to have a little bit of success there, and because of that, the linebackers and secondary were kind of sneaking up a little bit, and they were able to hit that. Well, they didn't hit the deep pass, but they had the deep pass open, and they were able to hit one over here. Even though he was covered, the ball kind of floated a little bit. So you have a size advantage to the outside. You don't need to go at that at every opportunity. You need RV needs to keep hitting them, hitting them, hitting them. On the other side of the ball, I like to see the more traditional eye offense of Trenton Central, and you know what? Instead of running outside and all these other kind of fancy plays, they lined up in an I formation, hit it off guard, and scored a touchdown. So it's good football on both sides right now. The mistakes, the self-injurious mistakes are killing each team.
For Trenton Central, James Hubbard, the quarterback, is over 100 yards rushing in that first half, 2 rushing touchdowns. The other touchdown is accounted for by Jermaine Tillery, the Trenton Central running back. Halftime here at Coach Bill Gordon Field at Rancocas Valley. Trenton leading RV 20-6. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the second half of action. For Sam Jenkins, I'm Matt Howe. Until the third quarter begins, you're listening to RV Football on the South Jersey Sports Network.
Looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle? Miller Ford has a great selection to complement any lifestyle or budget. Plus, not just any car can be certified pre-owned Ford. Only the best cared for vehicles are chosen and then backed with Ford factory coverage, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a clean Carfax report, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Find an affordable, reliable, and certified Miller Ford today. Miller makes it better. Route 38 Mount Holly and 24/7 at millerford.com. Pre-loved, pre-approved, and new to you. Visit Miller Subaru in Mount Holly and get a great deal on a factory-certified pre-owned vehicle. Our certified pre-owned vehicles are all backed by Subaru and come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a free Carfax included, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Get all of the luxuries and peace of mind of a new car at an affordable price. Miller makes it better. Miller Subaru, Route 38 Mount Holly, 24/7 at millersubaru.com.
Update your home with the long-lasting beauty of natural stone at the Hard Yard. Lippincott Supply in Mount Holly. We stock boulders, Belgian block, flagstone, stacking stone, and decorative gravel. We also offer a huge variety of natural thin veneer stone and custom cut stone. We can help you plan the job, rent the tools, and deliver it all. Whether you're a homeowner or contractor, the best place to buy natural stone products is at Lippincott Supply, downtown Mount Holly, since 1901.
Looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle? Miller Ford has a great selection to complement any lifestyle or budget. Plus, not just any car can be certified pre-owned Ford. Only the best cared for vehicles are chosen and then backed with Ford factory coverage, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a clean Carfax report, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Find an affordable, reliable, and certified Miller Ford today. Miller makes it better. Route 38 Mount Holly and 24/7 at millerford.com. Pre-loved, pre-approved, and new to you. Visit Miller Subaru in Mount Holly and get a great deal on a factory-certified pre-owned vehicle. Our certified pre-owned vehicles are all backed by Subaru and come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a free Carfax included, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Get all of the luxuries and peace of mind of a new car at an affordable price. Miller makes it better. Miller Subaru, Route 38 Mount Holly, 24/7 at millersubaru.com.
Update your home with the long-lasting beauty of natural stone at the Hard Yard. Lippincott Supply in Mount Holly. We stock boulders, Belgian block, flagstone, stacking stone, and decorative gravel. We also offer a huge variety of natural thin veneer stone and custom cut stone. We can help you plan the job, rent the tools, and deliver it all. Whether you're a homeowner or contractor, the best place to buy natural stone products is at Lippincott Supply, downtown Mount Holly, since 1901.
back here at Coach Bill Gordon Field as Rancocas Valley gets set to start this second half of play. They trail the Tornadoes of Trenton by a score of 20-6. It was a pretty close competitive first half, really a battle of field position, teams capitalizing off the other team's mistakes. RV able to score their first offensive touchdown of the year. And they're going to need a couple more from here, Sam, if they want to close this gap and come away with the win.
Yeah, they're gonna need a big play now. They don't need to try and manufacture a big play. They need to run their offense, and I think with the skill players they have, they're going to fall into a big play. If they get into a matchup with a favorable down and distance, heck, throw it back up, see if you can get a big play on the receiver outside because he's outmatched. There's no reason to panic, no reason to change the game plan. They're 2 plays away from tying or taking the lead.
Hubbard has been great, the quarterback for Trenton Central. That's James Hubbard. He has over 100 yards rushing in the first half, including 2 rushing touchdowns. Tillery also has a rushing touchdown. Dean Watson has been pretty good for RV, the running back. And Rashawn Addison has shown somewhat of an ability to pass the ball in this one. They haven't really connected on many passing plays, but they had one that set up a touchdown, a big play down the field to Justin Gray, which set up the score. So 20-6, RV set to receive the kickoff here. It's Huey and Obenar back. Ricky Brown, the kicker for the Tornadoes, as he boots this one away. Huey fields it at the 15. He's out across the 20, near the 30, and tackled at the 33-yard line. That's where this drive will start for the Red Devils.
Two adjustments we're looking. We'll see if Trenton comes up with a different front or a different way to defend their defensive left. And RV will see if they talk to the coaches upstairs and found that weakness and try and exploit it over this drive.
I think this first drive for RV is going to be key to putting 7 on the board and making this a 1-score game. Addison is in the gun. Huey to his right. Dean Watson, another tailback in at the left. He will most likely come in motion. Here he goes. It's going to be a quarterback keeper to Addison, who runs it up the gut, and he's going to be blown back. Maybe a gain of 4. They're going to give him forward progress. So a 4-yard rush by Addison to start this second half.
Well, there's the adjustment on offense. They went right after it. The adjustment is the middle backer is going to come, and he tattooed the ball carrier right there. But you know what? I'll take a tattoo and 6 yards every play.
2nd and 5. They're going to give him 5 on it from the 38. Addison in the gun. Huey to his left. Watson this time on his right. Watson almost always comes in motion from that side. Here he comes. Handoff goes to Watson. He's going to try to bounce it out, and he's going to be wrapped up on the play. Great tackle by Trenton, by Devin Harrison. The strong safety coming over the top, grabbing that jersey of Watson, and that's a loss of a couple.
Yeah, it's tough side to side again. I mean, they got 5 yards on the play right downhill, and then they would go back outside. That's okay if they're setting something up. It's just you have a weakness. It'd be nice to exploit it.
3rd and 7 now after the loss of 2 on the play. A crucial 3rd down here early in the second half for RV. Ball on the 35. Addison is in the gun. He's got Justin Gray out on the near sideline. Here comes Watson. Fake handoff to Watson. Rashawn Addison stepping up, floats one into the pocket. It's going to be almost intercepted, but there was a flag on the play. I think that's going to be a hold.
It's in the air of holding. Let's see. Trenton is clapping. They're very lucky. You throw back across the center like that and not step into it and fire it down. That's a play that can be picked easily. That could be returned to the house. So
it was holding. Penalty's going to be declined. It'll set up 4th down. And RV will punt at 3 and out to start the second half.
It makes you wonder, when you're making calls and you're designing what you're doing, you have to consider a lot of things. I mean, if 5 yards wasn't enough on a play, there has to be other things that they're considering.
Fourth down, 7 to go as they punt. Tillery deep to return for the Tornadoes. Punt is up. It is high. And it is fairly far. Tillery's going to let it bounce in front of him. It goes off the Rancocas Valley man leg. They're going to say it was down at the 32. So special teams for Rancocas Valley have struggled on the punt, not looking up for that ball.
And the punt returner, if you're not going to catch it, get your man out of the way. He didn't do either one. He didn't catch it and he didn't get his man out of the way. You're harping on these small things, but they add up. So Obenar downed it at the 32. It hit off his leg. That's where the ref marked it. So that's where this drive will begin for the Tornadoes. They're in the huddle. 1st and 10 from the 32. They have a 14-point lead with 10:17 to go in the third quarter. Rancocas Valley trying to avoid going 0-3 to start the season. Here's Hubbard. He's in the gun. Handoff goes to Tillery. And Tillery's going to be wrapped up on the play and pushed backwards by a couple of Rancocas Valley tacklers. That's going to be no gain on the play. Yeah, both teams came out ready to defend right there. They both tattooed the ball carrier in the first 2 drives.
2nd and 10. Ball still on the 32. Clock running, under 10 minutes here in the second quarter. Here comes Trenton. They're going to give him a yard on that last play. 2nd and 9. Hubbard under gun. Under center, rather. Pitch out left to Tillery. Tillery takes it in stride. He's past the line of scrimmage, cutting up the field towards the first down marker, and he has it. Tillery with a burst of speed around that corner, and he picks up 15 on the play.
Nice run. They got the ball carrier out there fast. They got the fullback leading. He tucks in right in his hip right there and just hides behind him. Even though the fullback didn't engage with anybody, he was able to tuck behind him. Good hard run.
He got a couple extra yards there on the extra effort as he was unable to be wrapped up near that sideline. Spun out of the tackle and gained a couple extra. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 45 for Trenton. They're on their own 45. Hubbard is in the gun. Takes the snap. Rolling out towards the near sideline. Fires it, and it is going to be caught. Wow, what a catch.
What a nice catch.
By Trenton. That is going to be completed to Jorge Conde Jr.
So there's not a lot of touch on any of these passes that he's putting out there, but they're on the mark, and they're right where they need to be. Now, he's not giving his receiver a lot of time to adjust to it, but you know what? They're catchable balls, and they're hard to defend because they had underneath coverage there, they had a defender on his back, and he still was able to pull it in.
That was Lavore Funderburg rather than Jorge Conde, both number 6 for Trenton. But that was Lavore Funderburg, the senior wide receiver. He's out far to the left now. Hubbard under center. Handoff goes to Tillery up the middle. Bounces it left. And he is going to be just shy of that yard to gain. Maybe a first down or maybe 3rd and inches.
If they don't give him a first and it is 3rd and inches, you're going to, that might be first down. I was going to say they would give him a no play timeout, but they gave him the first.
Chains will move. Ball is placed at the RV 45.
I used to always tell my coaches how many points are minutes worth. You have a nice 7-8 minute drive. That's 3 points that the other team can't get. You do it again, that's 6 points they can't get.
Hubbard in the gun, Tillery to his right. 1st and 10 from the 45. Man in motion, fake handoff. Hubbard keeps it himself, bursts up the middle, and he is close to the first down mark. Will be a yard shy. 9-yard run on the 1st and 10 from Hubbard.
Running like he was in the first quarter again. Got a little treatment at halftime there. Taped up.
That's right, Hubbard, right before the half ended, appeared to be a little gimpy on the field, but he's looking just fine now using those legs. He's got to be closing in on 150 rushing yards.
That change of speed, he was able to wait and be patient, wait for his blocks, and then when he saw the seam, he hit it at full speed. He's a tough guy to tackle in a tight area, let alone in open space.
Hubbard under center, 2nd and 1. Chance maybe to take a shot deep down the field here. Only one wide receiver out right. It's going to be a handoff. Tillery spinning forward, and he has a first down. He gains 4.
Now, this is what I was, wanted to see on both sides of the ball. I wanted to see RV do this too. They're being very patient. They're getting the easy first downs. They're getting themselves a good down and distance position, and they're keeping the ball. Any defense is going to wear it on after a while, and this is what they need to do to maintain the lead in this game. Sure, they could throw it up and maybe try and get a quick score, but this hurts way more than a big play.
Sure. Smart clock management, up 2 scores, pounding the ball on the ground and moving the ball down the field.
Yep.
RV needs a turnover. They had one in the first half on a fumble. A close fumble. Man appeared to be down, but they gave it to him anyway.
That's right. They called it a fumble. I guess we'll live with that.
Here's Hubbard. He's in shotgun. 1st and 10. Quarterback keeper. Hubbard moves up left. Shoestring tackle is made by number 30 for Rancocas Valley. That's A.J. Huey on the tackle.
Shoestring tackle is right, because you know what? After that, there's nothing but the end zone. That was a first down, if not a touchdown, saving tackle.
No gain on the play. It will be 2nd and 10. All on the 32.
That was a good call. They set the offense away from where he ran, so RV overshifted, and they were able to come back underneath there.
Second and 10 from the 32. Clock continuing to run here throughout this third quarter. 5:30 to go. Hubbard under center. Tillery in the backfield. Here goes the handoff to Tillery. It was an awkward handoff. Not sure they knew which way they were going there, Sam.
A little bit of mix-up in the backfield, but either way, it didn't matter because RV was in the backfield. They were going to hit him even if it was a smooth handoff. So now you're looking at a sprint out or some kind of seam pass, which they haven't covered yet. They had a couple incomplete that the receivers dropped, but if they come back either with the trips and they go full vertical or they run a second receiver up the hash, it's been open all night at this point, and they're not going to go for field goal range. Maybe they'll go for a mixed 4th down and distance play.
3rd and 12 from the 34. Big crucial stop here for the RV defense needed. Shotgun is Hubbard. Drops back, fires it over the middle of the field, incomplete. Intended receiver was Lamar Funderburg.
I knew they were going to call
And there
that.
comes the flag. They are bailed out with what's going to be defensive pass interference.
Now look for his right arm here. See if his right arm was around the receiver, because if it's not, that's going to be the questionable call here. Couldn't really get a good look, but
looked like it was just tight coverage.
Initially, it was pass interference. Initially, it looked like tight coverage to me too, to be honest with you. And all he did is put his hand up at the end. If he saw him turn him or something like that, that's different. But I didn't see that.
Now, Sam, I've never played football before, but I would have to say, from all my years watching, defensive back has got to be the hardest position on the field. The way these flags fly now.
It's the most exposed, we'll put it that way. There's a lot of difficult positions on the inside, but everybody sees you on the outside,
Right.
The linemen make just as bad mistakes, but you don't see it. So, yeah, it's definitely the most exposed position.
Hubbard under center. Tillery and Encarnacion, the fullback. Jumbo set. Hubbard hands it off to Tillery, who stumbles forward, stays on his feet, gains 4. 2nd down and 6 upcoming.
They are really, in one aspect, they're doing a good job of getting the backfield disrupting the play, but that means they're coming downhill fast. If Trenton just goes on 2, if they just change the count up, RV is in trouble, let alone have a play action or reverse off of that. So, it's not killing them right now, but this is a long drive. This drive started, was it 7 or 8 minutes?
Yeah.
It's, left. So
A quick 3 and out for RV, and this is Trenton's first possession of the half. 2nd and 7 from the 16. Hubbard's in the gun, and a fumbled snap. Who has it? It looked like it was a trip play, a direct snap to one of the receivers in motion. I think Trenton recovered it. He tried to get a little cute there.
I don't know if we can see that.
Let's go to the replay.
It definitely hit the motion man, the jet man in motion, right in his hands. He had his hands out.
3rd down and 10 upcoming. It was a loss of 3 on the play. So here's another chance for RV to come up big on 3rd down. Last time they allowed a defensive pass interference to give Trenton the first, and there's a flag thrown on the play.
Long huddle and a lot of talk, so this was going to be something different this play.
Delay a game, perhaps?
This was definitely going to be something different.
It's going to be full start on the offense, so that'll back them up.
The center may have moved the ball or done something. But there's a lot of talk here, so maybe we'll change it to something more basic.
3rd and 15, Trenton has shown the ability to throw the ball down the field. So I expect a pass play here, maybe towards the end zone.
They don't have to get 15 yards. They're not going to kick a field goal.
Right.
They're going to go for 2, so they can get 7, 8, yards in this play. So they can hit the flat right out here, run out of bounds, and play another down.
And you have to watch Hubbard on his feet. He's got the wheels. He's been running all over the field in this game with 2 rushing touchdowns and over 100 yards in that first half as he comes under center.
I'm so surprised they haven't done misdirection yet.
3rd and 15 from the 24. 2:30 to go in the 3rd.
Now what?
And another flag.
Is it the center?
Goodness. Now it's going to be a delay of game on the offense. So Trenton moving backwards here. They just gave up 10 yards on a false start and a delay of game. How do you have a delay of game out of a false start penalty?
Isn't that something? They went that and they changed the play. They had a trick play or something different that they don't normally run. Then they went back, had to change it, and make sure everybody knew. There's a lot of talk in between the downs.
3rd and 20 now from the 29. Here comes a man in motion. It's going to be a play-action pass. Hubbard has time, avoids the sack, rolling out. He's out across the 40. He's going to take it to him for himself. Past the 20, out towards the 15. He's going to be shy of a first down, but a huge pickup on the play, nearly 15 yards.
Yeah, he's one step slower. Even though he may not be limping, he doesn't have the same speed he had in the first half.
Hubbard going back to the sideline now. It'll be 4th and 5. Under 2 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter.
Much more manageable. You don't have to have a big play to go 4th and 5. You can hit a slant. You can hit a stop. You can hit a curl. He can scramble himself for 5 yards.
He can hand it off to Tillery.
Right, exactly like he did last time. So, and the worst case scenario is you pin Rancocas Valley back in around their 10. So
Tillery, the running back, out in the slot. Hubbard in shotgun. It's a pass. Hubbard dropping back. Here comes the rush. He throws it backside. Incomplete pass. He threw it behind his intended receiver. It was Kazir Brown, the man he wanted to hit on the goal line. Instead, they'll turn the ball over, and RV remains in this one.
He was throwing off his back foot. I don't know if his ankle didn't give him a chance to plant. They did not get points out of that drive, but they did get points out of that drive. The length of that drive, the position that they're in, is going to make it a lot tougher for RV to score. That they're inside the 20. 80% of drives don't score from here. So, in a way, that was a scoring drive in terms of not allowing the other team to score.
Sure. Game of field position, especially at this level.
And way this game has been going.
Right. Minute 53 to go. 1st and 10 from the 15. That's where RV will start. Addison in the gun. Here comes Watson. Handoff to Watson. He makes a man miss on the outside, cuts it up the field towards the 20.
Nice.
And he will be out at the 19, it looks like. Gain of a few on the play. He gets halfway to the first down mark. It'll be 2nd down.
He was able to set up that block. Even though he's running laterally, he dipped inside for a second. And then was able to get around the ball. Okay, he got 2nd and 5. This is perfect. Now they come right back to this, run a power or something right off the right side, get you a first down and a new fresh set of downs.
Addison in the gun. 2nd and 5 from the 20. And there's going to be encroachment on Trenton.
Good job.
So that should be a first down coming up here for Rancocas Valley. They move the sticks on the 5-yard penalty. 1st and 10 now from the 25. So a fresh set of downs here for RV as they move the ball up 5 yards. Addison is in the gun. Here comes Watson in motion. Handoff goes to Huey, and Huey's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Trenton was all over that one.
Yep.
It was Devin Hairston, the strong safety, playing inside on the tackle.
It's almost like when a quarterback stares a receiver down. If it's possible, he stared the draw play down. It was obvious from the snap, but it was a good call.
Under a minute to go in the 3rd. 2nd and 5 from the 25. Rather, 2nd and 10. I'm sorry, 5-yard loss on the play. So backs up RV right to where they were before the Trenton penalty. Addison is in shotgun. Here comes Watson. Fake handoff. Addison has it himself. Trying to cut the corner. He's up the field, and he gains 4 on the play. Short of the first down. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You're going to see him here. The running back's going to try and stretch the D. Should tuck right inside him right there, but 21 defense got free of his block, so he made him bounce it more than he wanted to. He wanted to hit that inside, which would give him a much better chance of getting the first, but he got as many yards as he could out of that play. Quick hitting. We're still waiting for the quick hitting fullback or first option play.
Trenton has been stacking the box, knowing that it's pretty much always a run from RV, and it looks like the third quarter will come to an end. So we head to the fourth. Trenton leading Rancocas Valley 20-6 when we come back. RV has the ball on a 3rd down and 7 from the 28. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Rancocas Valley football on the South Jersey Sports Network.
Looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle? Miller Ford has a great selection to complement any lifestyle or budget. Plus, not just any car can be certified pre-owned Ford. Only the best cared for vehicles are chosen and then backed with Ford factory coverage, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a clean Carfax report, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Find an affordable, reliable, and certified Miller Ford today. Miller makes it better. Route 38 Mount Holly and 24/7 at millerford.com.
Third down and 7 for Rancocas Valley. Ball on the 28-yard line. Their own 28. 12 minutes left in the game. Trenton had a great 9-minute drive on their last possession. Came up short, but it was able to tick off the whole third quarter. It's a reverse play, and it's fumbled. It is fumbled by Obenar, and he falls on it at the 15. A reverse play to Maurice Obenar goes backwards.
Great idea. You know, sometimes execution gets in the way, but you got them flowing, Oh, my goodness, you had them entirely fooled. Great call. That's what we're looking for.
Great call, poor execution as RV will punt. It is Joe Bryson. He stands on his own goal line, and it is Tillery back deep for Trenton.
Trenton is waving to each other to get into a formation called safe punt, which means they're just going to play in the defensive front.
Yeah, Tillery backing way up, going to let it bounce in front of them.
They still need to have one person pressure the punt.
That's exactly what it does. It takes a bounce at the 42. RV will down this one at the 49-yard line. So that's where Trenton will take over from their own 49 right at midfield with 11:06 to go. And as we mentioned, Sam, last possession that Trenton had, they were able to take 9 minutes off the clock. You have to think they're going to try to do something similar here.
Absolutely. The coach is telling them, score or take the time. You should, if they don't score, they need to get the ball back with less than 5 minutes left.
2-score lead for Trenton. RV had a second quarter touchdown. That's their only points on the board. Here's Hubbard under center. Handoff goes to Encarnacion, the fullback.
Quick hitting run.
And that's a 2-yard rush. But the clock will tick. 3 timeouts remaining for both teams. They're across midfield. Ball's on the 49 now of Rancocas Valley.
Taking their time and huddle. Now, that's a nice quick hitting play. Now, I think Rancocas Valley has something like that. You can get it right past the lineman real quick, get in the way of the backer. You might be able to break that. Of course, the quarterback should be up here looking at the field judge to see his hand go up, and when he starts to count to 5, have the play go.
2nd and 7 from the 48 of Rancocas Valley. Hubbard is in the gun. Low snap, fake handoff. He's passing, rolling out towards his own sideline. Fires it deep across the middle of the field, and it's caught. Wow, great play. Flag flies in the backfield. But Hubbard rolling way out, firing it deep down the field. He had his man, LaVore Funderburg, for the first down.
We're going to see what the flag is, but how about buying time for yourself? Now, you see the difference in this play? He was able to roll to his right-hand side, and he's able to fling it downfield. Earlier in the game, he was rolling to his left, and he had to turn, and he got tackled.
It's going to be a hold, though, so it'll bring it back.
Legal man downfield, or is
I think it actually was an illegal man downfield. That's a shame because that was a great play for Hubbard. Rolling out, showing the arm off there a little bit too. Throw on the run was on the money.
he has a gun, but you know, like any quarterback in the world, to your arm side, you have much more opportunity than to your opposite side. We get to turn your shoulders, and we see the difference in the two plays.
Hubbard is really the difference here for this Trenton team. Really making a lot of plays on his feet and with his arm, and that's why Trenton leads RV 20-6.
Man, I can tell you right now, that was the difference in the game. I don't know who's going to win this game, but if Trenton gets that play, game's over.
Sure. So that'll be 2nd and 15 after the illegal man downfield. Ball on the 44 now. Trenton back in their own territory. Hubbard is in, shotgun. Fake handoff, keeper himself. He's running towards the near sideline, bounces off a man, breaks a tackle at the 45, and he's out of bounds at the 48.
They keep the clock running. They didn't gain any yards, so they kept the clock running.
Under 10 now to go. RV needs a stop and a score to remain in this one. Really, the RV offense has been stagnant throughout the first 3 games of the season.
Yeah, and that's why if you get it down to, 5-6 minutes, they're going to have to make big plays to get it. And the bigger the play, the more errors that are possible. So Trenton right here, they're going to have to punt if they don't get it first, unless they get, within 4 yards. Maybe they feel comfortable. But you would think here's some kind of sprint out or draw or something. And there's a sprint out. Nice defense.
Incomplete pass down the sideline. Set up 4th down.
So that's the difference in the game. They would have had the ball somewhere around the 20. They would have been working with a running game. The penalty set them back. Now they're punting it. Who knows what can happen on the punt? Maybe RV pressures them. Maybe they low snap it. The last 3 snaps to the quarterback in shotgun were low. I don't know if this is the same center. Long snapper, short snapper is the same, but anything can happen. RV fumbled a punt at the low snap, and that could change the game quickly.
4th and 11 from the 48. It looks like Jeremiah Paula is the return man. He stands at his own 20. Punt is away. It's a low line drive. Fielded on one hop by Paula. He's at the 20. 25-30. He has some blockers downfield. Makes a cut up at the 50 and across to the 47-yard line. So a good return there from Paula. Sets up RV in Trenton territory with 9 minutes to go, down by 14.
With that return, they're starting further than when Trenton had the ball at the line of scrimmage. So this is what we're talking about. 9 minutes here. If RV is going to come back in this game, they're going to have to get points out of this drive or leave the ball within the 5-yard line. So it's a quick 3 and out for Trenton. But the time to not score is really running out quickly.
Right.
But they don't need to go to all passing. They don't. They can run. They can set it up. They don't have to get there yet.
9 minutes exactly. RV takes over from the Trenton 46-yard line, down by 14 points. They need some late 4th quarter magic here, and it all starts on this drive. They need to score on this drive.
See where the safety is. He's on the other hash. So this is one-on-one over here.
Addison in the gun. It's a pass, and you called it right away, Sam. Dropped by Obenar, though, as Robinson was in on the stop.
Excuse me, but that was a nice break on the ball. Yeah, no underneath coverage help. For some reason, the safety stay on the hashes. I'm not sure why. That's there all day. That last pass was thrown to number.
I thought it was Obenar, but could have been Justin Gray as well. I thought I saw 38.
No, I'm not sure, but I was looking at the D-back and the defensive alignment here.
Robinson was in on coverage for Trenton. 2nd and 10 from the 46. Addison in the gun. They're going to a pass again. Pump fake. Fires it deep down the sideline towards Gray. That is nowhere near Justin Gray. He threw it into coverage. Payne Robinson in coverage yet again. And Sam, you said it before this drive started. They don't need to go to the pass just yet, and that's exactly what they've done. 2 straight pass plays.
Yep, and the reason why is, we said it a million times. If it works, great. You got a touchdown. But you're just leaving a lot of time and the margin for error, especially if you're not a big passing team. they did try to reverse last series, so they are doing, you know, multiple things, but especially knowing that Trenton's going to fire off the ball. You could run up underneath him and get a 20-yard gain running.
3rd and 10.
They're sending everybody right here. Look at that.
Pass down the sideline, caught by Washington, and he is pushed out of bounds short of the first down. Jameer Washington on the reception. It's a gain of 7. It'll set up a 4th and short, and I assume Rancocas Valley will definitely be going for it.
Yeah, you got to assume they're going to go for it here. They have to be comfortable with some kind of running play. Unless they're going to sprint out and throw to the flat, I would just kind of hit it up inside and get that first. They can run right off this edge. They can use the wing to hook the corner, send it back on the invert man. There you go. There's the back on the invert man.
Hand off to Watson, and he has a first down.
There you go.
Watson, with that extra effort, plunging forward, gets the first down, and it'll be a first down.
Watch, you see that the wing right there. He hooks the end. The back was the play was designed to go back outside, but he found the crease and hit it in there. So they're doing that play was what I think they should have done.
1st and 10, 8:15 to go. Addison in the gun. Watson in motion. It's going to be a pass again to Justin Gray. Gray has it. It bursts forward, and he has close to a first down. Justin Gray gains 8 on the play. After the quick pass to the sideline, it'll be 2nd and short coming up.
That was a shorter pass, and that was able to get there fast enough. Even though it was a little high, he had to go get it because the distance was shorter. Effectively, it was the same as a tight, quick pass. Now they're Trenton on the heels a little bit.
Nice catch and pass to Jameer Washington again, and this pass game is all of a sudden in motion here for Rancocas Valley, Sam.
Well, because Trenton's staying on their backs. Every pattern, they're staying deeper than them on the fades, they're staying behind them on the slants and the skinny post. The underneath coverage is not there. They're not going to stop them laying on their backs. They're going to stop them if a linebacker intercepts it or knocks it down.
Hurry up offense. Addison drops back, throws it again. It's a fade route to the end zone. Caught by Washington for a touchdown.
That's right. Got separation from the receiver. Why? Because he was further than him downfield.
Jameer Washington on a nice floated ball from Rashawn Addison, and that scores Rancocas Valley's 2nd touchdown of the game, and all of a sudden it's a 1-score game with 7:21 to go.
There he is right there. Gets a little push. Great separation. Gets the touchdown. Now, I'm sure if you're a Trenton fan, you're going to say, hey, it's offensive pass interference, but the referee was on his back, and he couldn't see him extend his arms. Watch for something here because of the score. They're down by 8.
Joe Bryson on for the extra kick to make this a 7-point ball game. Snap is up, and it's blocked again. So that makes it an 8-point ball game. As Rancocas Valley trails, they will kick it away to Trenton, who will do their best to tick off as much time as possible, leading by 8.
That left wing, same thing with both teams. Their left wings are leaving a little space on the extra point in PATs.
The Mount Holly Elks Lodge is proud to support the student athletes of Rancocas Valley High School. The Elks play an important role in the community, like sponsorship of the Hoop Shoot program, an age group foul shooting contest, their scholarship program, and their participation in the largest volunteer drug awareness program in the United States. The Mount Holly Elks Lodge is located at 116 High Street. They are committed to making the community a better place to live. This quarter is also brought to you by the Mount Holly Elks Lodge Game of the Week, which is produced by Prime Events and South Jersey Sports Talk. The live coverage is produced by Dean Mulhowski and Tom Williams through the support of the community-minded sponsors. Watch for the Mount Holly Elks Game of the Week, featuring the Rancocas Valley Red Devils throughout the 2019 West Jersey Football League season. RV now kicking it away to Trenton. Trenton leading by 8, 7:21 to go. A nice change of pace here for Rancocas Valley after getting blown out in their first 2 games. 2 very good teams, both teams likely to go undefeated this season in Shawnee and Williamstown. But Rancocas Valley playing a 2-0 Trenton team, and they're hanging in there.
Trenton is 2 yards deeper than you have to be. Okay.
And it looks like it's a little pooch pick kick down the sidelines, fielded at the 40, and that return man went backwards.
Yeah, Normally you fair catch that and keep it right there, or catch it, go a couple steps forward. But okay, maybe he's trying to run some time off the clock.
Ball's going to be placed at the 31 for the Tornadoes. 7:15 remaining. They lead by 8. A score here could ice the game.
Yeah, they're going to have to get down to the end zone. They already blew one of the last 2 opportunities they had. They're going to have to put together something here. Momentum is starting to shift in RV's favor. They found that Trenton's playing a shell defense. They can come up underneath.
Handoff, and there's a flag down. See what the flag is. It's going to be
line up in the neutral zone.
Yeah, on Rancocas Valley. We'll push them up 5 yards to the 31, or to the 36 rather. They were on the 31.
First and 5. Who has nerves of steel here? To try something, or you're going to keep the offense on key.
20-12, 7:13 to go. First and 5 from Trenton's own 36-yard line. Hubbard under center rather. Hands it off to Tillery. Tillery up the middle. Breaks a couple tackles, and he has a first down and more. Nice rush by Tillery on the play. It's a gain of 8 and a first down for Trenton, and the clock will run.
A little bit of discipline there. I got to give Trenton coaches that. A lot of people first and 5 into the game. You might want to go deep. RV has made that adjustment this week. That free safety has been there deep every play.
First and 10 from the 43. 6:50 and counting. Coming off the clock. Hubbard under center. Tillery is his running back. Stutter steps as that play was doomed from the start. It looked like a miscommunication, and that is a loss of a yard on the play.
It's the second time they had a little bit of miscommunication in the backfield. That's the 3rd game of the year for them. I mean, that was just a counter. The other one was just a power. And you think they'd have these handoff mesh points together.
Clock is still ticking at 6:15. 2nd and 11 from the 42. Rancocas Valley defense has played pretty well today.
Yeah, the only thing when you have a great athlete in open field and they're not able to tackle him, that's not a sign of defense. That's a sign that he's a great athlete.
Here's a pitch play to the right to Tillery. Tillery gets to the line of scrimmage and maybe 2 more after that.
Yeah, when you have a toss play with the lead back and you can make contact with that ball carrier at the line of scrimmage, that's some good defense right there. They came around the corner and they filled the lanes. Trenton is not taking advantage of the open cutback lanes. Any team that flows like that has to be giving up 1 or 2 of the cutback lanes. You might be able to bootleg off of that toss, even a naked boot, and bring the quarterback out by himself.
3rd and 8 from the 45. There's 5 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock, and it's ticking down. Hubbard under center. He's going to roll out to his left, firing it deep down the sideline and incomplete. The intended receiver was Kazir Brown, but he was rolling to his offhand.
Yep, again.
And fired it incomplete. So that'll be 4th down, and it looks like Trenton will punt, giving RV a chance to tie this one up with 5 minutes to go.
They're almost better off giving him the green light to run when he's throwing with it to his offhand. And he's not accurate, and he takes too long to get his hips around. So, tuck it, son, and run. RV said it for return here. They got 2 hold-up men on the gunner over here. So if you're Trenton, you say, okay, they're doing a return, maybe return right or something.
Looks like it's Jeremiah Paula deep to receive the kick.
They had a big return last time.
Here's the punt. It's a good one.
Pinned him in the corner.
He drops it, picks it up behind the 20-yard line, cuts it back up the field, makes a man miss, and finally wrapped up just past the 25. Flag flies in late.
Probably some kind of unnecessary roughness or something here.
Could be big either way, depending on who it goes against.
Yes.
See what the flag is. Here comes the official. It's going to be holding on Rancocas Valley. So that'll back them up 10.
From the spot. So they're going to be inside the 20.
They're going to say the 17-yard line. Inside the 20. 4:57 to go. Rancocas Valley still has 3 timeouts left. So even if they don't score here, they will be able to burn those timeouts and hopefully force a 3-and-out from Trenton.
The most important thing here is no pre-snap penalties or anything away from the ball to stop this drive.
Addison is in the gun. Huey to his right. Here comes Watson in motion. Handoff goes to Watson. He's coming towards the sideline. Cuts back up the middle of the field and tackled on the play by number 28. A great play by Deontay Reeves. Second and 8 upcoming. Clock under 4:40. Harvey needs to hold on to these timeouts if they can't score here, but they also need to be mindful of how much time ticks off in this drive. Addison is in gun. Drops back. It's a pass. Firing it. And it is high and incomplete. He had a man open. It was Washington. But he overthrew him, and that'll stop the clock at least. So it'll be 3rd and 8.
Wow, man, he's open by a mile. It's a good call. It's 2nd and long, and you just run a little hook, hitch pattern out there. By the time you catch it, and if he makes the tackle, it's clearly going to be a first. Or you make the man miss, and you can keep going. He's playing off and bailing. Now, at Trenton, what they need to do is they need to bring number 20 up and get in the passing lane right there and stop that play from happening. There's no reason not to go back to that if they're going to pass it.
3rd and 8 from the 19. Here's another pass. Addison looking down the sideline. It's intercepted.
There's the underneath coverage I was talking about.
Intercepted by Trenton. Out of bounds at the 10, and that could ice the game.
Yeah, they were never going to stop that with the corners and the safety. But like I said, you get the underneath backers in there, getting the throwing lanes because you know what they're doing. That's how they stop them. So that was a decision made regardless of what the coverage was. And it's not over. Trenton has made as many mistakes as Rancocas Valley has. Now watch 35. Turn and drop. He steps up, turns and drop. He finds the receiver, gets in the throwing lane, and picks it off. That's who's going to stop it. Now you saw the cornerback was way too deep. The best thing he could do was tackle the man after the ball. They picked up what we were talking about.
1st and 10 from the 10. It'll be 1st and goal for Trenton. Take over after the RV interception. There's 4:13 in the game. A score here would likely do it. They lead by 8. Hubbard under center. Handoff goes to Tillery, and he's immediately wrapped up on the play. In the backfield for Rancocas Valley was Arnold Young.
That's a good job. They want to keep stopping the run. You got to stop the run right away. A pass will be kind of reckless here unless you have something in the back of the playbook. But what is a great call is you line up and trips right. You fake the toss that way. You pause for a second, have the quarterback naked boot back out with the tight end in the back of the end zone. You can run it in, and it's a low-risk play. This has been the area where they've tossed it and run out wide. The perfect counter to that is the toss naked. Don't tell anybody but the quarterback, and he'll come out by himself. It'll look like a run that way.
2nd down and goal from the 10. Hubbard in shotgun now. Tillery to his left. Here comes a man in motion. It's a fake handoff. Quarterback keeper for Hubbard. He turns around, and he's going to cut it up. And wow, Hubbard in for the score. He got totally turned around on that one. Able to cut it back up the field into the end zone for the score, and that'll likely do it.
Yeah, I'm a little bit better than you are. That's what he said to the team right there. I mean, he's done it all day. I mean, you can write up all the stuff you want to write up. When you have a player that can do that, one direction, turn, outrun you, stop on a dime, stick it up in there and get it. I mean, give me the defense that stops that.
3rd rushing touchdown of the day for Hubbard. He has really made RV pay.
Here you have flow going one way. He has a design run. He says, whoop, let me turn the other way. Hold on. Hick, step in the ground. Yep, stick in the end zone. I mean, it's the whole package.
Sure.
There's not much you can do about that.
Extra point is on its way, and it is going to be short for Trenton. 26-12 the score, 3:13 to go, and Rancocas Valley will take over. There's something for everybody at Dempster Sports Pub in Mount Holly. Early bird specials, Mexican Monday, Saturday breakfast, Thirsty Thursday, and a great menu featuring their scrumptious burgers, included with nightly entertainment and a wide array of beverages. But Dempster Sports Pub was designed for the sports fan. You can watch all the NFL and college football games, plus baseball, basketball, hockey, soccer, you name it. They have their own teams for shuffleboard, darts, and horseshoes. Dempster Sports Pub, located at 437 Pine Street, just off Route 38 Mount Holly, where friends become family. Highway Tire and Auto Service stocks a wide selection of tires for your vehicle. Their passenger tire inventory includes favorite brands like Goodyear, Kelly, and Dunlop. You'll get the best replacement tire for your car, light truck, or SUV now. But there's more. Highway Tire and Auto Service, family owned and operated for over 50 years, also offers specials on oil changes, alignment, and brake service. Highway Tire and Auto Service, 1661 Route 38 Mount Holly. Phone them at 609-267-5300 or visit them online at highwaytires.com. Trenton sent to kick it away for Rancocas Valley. 3:14 remaining. Trenton leading 26-12. Harvey needs a score here, that's for sure. Here's the kick. It's a low line drive and fielded on a couple of hops by Paula. Paula wrapped up out past the 25. Spot him at the 27.
Well, back to a 14-point lead is still you need a 2 plays, so now you have to pass it.
First and 10 from the 29. That's where this drive will start. Addison is in shotgun. 3:09 to go. Handoff goes to Huey. Huey running sideways. Now he makes his cut. And he's going to be crushed for a gain of 5 yards. Hard hit on the play.
By his own man, man.
Yeah, seriously.
That's effort. He's trying to make a block.
He just ran into his own guy.
Devil on devil crime right there.
They're going to say it was a gain of 9, so it'll be 2nd and 1. Addison in shotgun, 2:35 to go. Here's the snap. It's a pass. Addison firing it. Caught by Jameer Washington. Flag thrown in the backfield, and a great tackle is made by the small corner.
Yeah.
The undersized corner on the play was Tyquill Anderson. Listed at 5'7", 155. Going up against Jameer Washington, who's 6'4", 190.
Looks like he may have wrestled a day or two in his
That
back.
did. That looked like a solid double leg takedown.
There you go.
Now we're talking my field.
There you go.
Wrestling.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I had one great year of wrestling, let me tell you.
Yeah?
I was a JV for 1 year and never lost. I could tell I was an undefeated wrestler.
Sure.
JV. The funny thing is,
it still counts.
Yeah, it still counts. I saw the guy sitting down right there. He was the varsity wrestler at my weight.
Okay. What weight did you wrestle?
It was 190. It was
okay.
180, I think 170, 180. I don't know.
Why didn't you stick with it?
I was playing football.
Yeah.
I was on a scholarship playing football.
Yeah. Why not? Why risk it?
Plus, I couldn't beat Dave Thibault, so.
Here's the end around to Obenar. Obenar spins out of a tackle. He's across the 40, 45, 50. Will he be caught? Pushed out of bounds down near the 30-yard line. A nice end-around play there. Nets 40 yards for Rancocas Valley.
So if it worked this time, you can be sure it worked the last time. They got fooled again.
Right. They go right back to it. Obenar fumbled it the first time. This time.
Individual effort, man.
Yeah.
Nice job of 54 there, too. Fortunately, it might be, once they get in the end zone now, it might be too little too late. Now the safety's in the middle of the formation, off the hash.
Here's the pass completed to Huey.
I'm going back into the field, son. One move and get back out to the sideline.
Sure. He goes down for a gain of 5. Under 2 minutes to go. Rancocas Valley trying to put up another score here. Make this a one-score game and a little bit of a morale boost at the end. 2nd down and 6. Addison in the gun. Addison, snap is low, rolls to him, and he's going to be wrapped up. No, he throws it deep down the field. Caught by Washington. Washington has a 1st down. Turning garbage into gold there was Addison as he picked up the snap that rolled to him, was nearly sacked, threw it deep down the field.
I don't think you got any more to that play. And he stopped the clock, so.
1:10 to go.
The coach will tell you that's how he drew it up. Time for a shot in the end zone right here. Got a little space for a post corner over here, a skinny post.
Handoff goes to Huey, who cuts the corner. He's across the 20, cross the 10, spin move, stays on his feet, tackle just shy of the goal line. He's down at the 1. Rancocas Valley really turning it on here.
Yeah, look at
his last 2 minutes.
There. Look at this block. Oh, that he hooked the end, and he is gone. He's single-minded, a hard spin right there. You don't wrap up. That's what happens.
Sure.
It's not bump and runs, tackle football.
That was Jermaine Tillery, the running back, on that poor tackle that allowed Huey to get down towards the 1. It's 1:02 remaining, and Trenton is going to take a timeout.
Yeah, you're working on your hands team if you're Trenton right now, and your onsides team if you're RV.
So Rancocas Valley putting together their best drive of the game, just too little, too late.
They opened it up and tried some things. They had the inside drives, but you know what? Desperate measures. Desperate times.
So out of the timeout, it'll be 1st and goal from the 1 with a minute to go. And a score here, and they have a chance to get the ball back with an onside kick. There's still a chance. They are down 14 exactly, 26-12, with a minute 2 to go. Addison in shotgun from the 1. Dean Watson and Huey to his left and his right. Quarterback keeper, Addison pushes the pile, and he will be in for the score. Rashawn Addison rushes it in for the touchdown. That'll make it a 26-18 game before the PAT.
That's right, no quitting these guys.
Joe Bryson on for the PAT to make this a one-score game. He can make it within 7 if he nails this. Otherwise, they'll be down 8. Kick is up. Kick is good through the uprights. 26-19, 59 and a half seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. So an onside kick here coming, I'm sure, for Rancocas Valley. Bill Gordon Mount Holly Pro Day is proud to support Rancocas Valley football. Bill Gordon Mount Holly Pro Day is an annual non-for-profit event established in 1998 as a way to financially support area youth programs, everything from Pop Warner football to the Mount Holly Library. The 23rd annual Bill Gordon Mount Holly Pro Day is coming up in May. Check out the details online at onlc.com/pro-day. That's onlc.com/pro-day. So Rancocas Valley down by 7, minute to go. They will set up for the onside kick. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Trenton has all 3. They need a little bit of a miracle here to recover the onside kick and then score.
Has to go 10 yards.
Has to go to the 50.
I don't know how experienced this kicker is. Maybe he can hook it around and go back the other way, the side that's not ready. I don't know if he's practiced this. He has the laces facing this way.
Here we go. Here's the kick, and it is short. Flags fly even before. Looks like maybe RV got a jump.
Yeah, they may have gotten offsides even without the kick going 10 yards.
So RV will back it on up to the 35. That's where they will kick it from. So they has to go to at least the 45 now.
He's more of a straight-on style kicker, so he doesn't really have the opportunity to hook it back, so they can actually commit another person over here.
Here's the kick, and it's short, very short. Only a couple yards. Goes out of bounds. That's where Trenton will take over.
Let's take the ball. Now they only have, they call timeout. They only have 2 timeouts left. So they don't have to get a first.
So let's see where they spot it for Trenton. There's 59.5 seconds, RV with 2 timeouts. I'm sure Trenton will be in victory formation here. Just have to take a couple of knees, and that'll do it.
Yep.
Ball's at the 39-yard line of Rancocas Valley. So it was a good game here tonight, Sam. One where RV came up a bit short, too little, too late. They put together one of their best drives of the season with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and that's where they made this a one-score game.
It's a combination of RV correcting some of the mistakes and combination.
And he fumbles the snap. Does RV have it? Oh, my goodness. RV has it. Can you believe that?
I was going to say, combination of RV fixing their mistakes and the team they're playing allowed mistakes.
So now we have a game. Trenton Central fumbles.
And it's not like they haven't been underneath the center all game out. That snap, there's 2 kind of fumble snaps. One that goes through back to the deep back, and one that drops straight down. If it drops straight down, that's the quarterback's fault because it means he hit his hands and go straight down. If it goes through the legs, that's the center's fault because he didn't get it high enough. So you have to put that one on the quarterback.
So RV has 60 yards to go, 2 timeouts, crowd is rocking, 55 seconds to go in the fourth. Addison is in the gun, Jameer Washington out left, Justin Gray on the right, and Trenton Central wants a timeout.
So, yeah, like which I was trying to say earlier, it's a mix between the competition they're playing and the fact that they're fixing some of their mistakes. So
I can't believe that. Victory formation, quarterback James Hubbard, who's had a great game up until that point, fumbles the ball on the snap. RV falls on it. Now they have a shot with 55 seconds to go. 60 yards is what they need for the score, and they need a score. Can't settle for a field goal. They will also have to make the extra point, down 7.
The only thing that should be in the defensive coach's minds of Trenton is that their big play last drive was not a pass. It was that reverse run. So they can get downfield without passing the ball. Now that, having said that, I would add another DB in so that no one's back there by themselves.
Addison in shotgun, 1st and 10 from the 41. Here comes Huey in motion. Addison, fake handoff to Watson.
Up the sideline.
Throws it up deep to the sideline, intercepted. Flag on the play, but it is intercepted as...
Did he push him out? Did he push him while the ball was in the air?
Addison was throwing it up top towards Huey.
Let's take a look. But you saw him, the chair pattern. As soon as he came in motion, you knew what was going to happen when he got that wide. I couldn't see what caused the flag. I don't know if he went out of bounds and came back in. I don't know if they're saying he pushed him while he was out.
Wow.
I don't know what that
Let's see what the call is. We still haven't had a call yet.
I don't even see a preliminary call.
The refs are still at the 40-yard line, huddled up trying to figure out where to place this ball and what the call is. I certainly didn't see any.
And maybe illegal contact downfield. Right. I don't know what it could be. What's that? Oh, okay. Okay.
So I believe it's an illegal touching. Is that what we have?
I'm thinking he came out of bounds and came back
right.
in. So they're going back to the original line of scrimmage. And then going...
No, now they're moving
10,
it up.
That's 15. So 12 men on the field?
Ball's going to be placed at the 39. Still unsure what happened. It looked like the penalty was on Rancocas Valley, but the ball moved up.
Huh? Okay. So that's why the flag came out early.
12 men on the field?
Yeah.
So that'll move RV up to the 41. No, they're spawning it back now at the 46.
That's one way to stop him. Put 12 guys on the field. It's like the old Buddy Ryan play when he had the punt. He had 15 guys on the field. Except he was on offense. It didn't quite work when you're on defense.
Ball on the 44. Addison in the gun. After all that. 49 seconds remaining. Addison dropping back to pass.
Play.
Firing it over the middle of the field. Intercepted. Intercepted by Trenton. And they have numbers going down the field. This could be returned, but he's going to go out of bounds, and that'll do it.
Yep.
It was Payne Robinson, the cornerback for Trenton, who will end this ball game.
Yeah, watch him follow this number one receiver inside. You would think this is going to be open at this point in the game. He is in a trail position. He whipped around.
He just wasn't open.
Yeah, it wasn't open. That was a good defensive play. It's hard not to look at the quarterback in the backfield when you're trailing receiver crossing. He caught up and got in the passing lane.
So Rancocas Valley had a chance.
And then another chance.
They do have another chance. I would be shocked to see another fumble here in victory formation from Trenton. But stranger things have happened.
I mean, yes, stranger things have happened.
1st and 10, ball's on the 44. Now, if you're a coach, you're Rancocas Valley, you have 2 timeouts. You're taking these timeouts and making them snap it every time?
You have to. You have to. I mean, I understand the, yeah, but you have to.
Here's the first snap.
Especially after the last play.
And it looks like they're not going to use any timeouts. That'll do it. No timeouts called. They have 2 still. So that'll do it. A thrilling game here. That coach Bill Gordon Field, Rancocas Valley trailing by 2 scores late. They score with under a minute to go. Trenton Central fumbles the victory formation snap, and then on the ensuing pass, intercepted it. Player of the game is James Hubbard for Trenton. He made some great plays today on the field. He had an 86-yard touchdown rush in the first quarter, and then a phenomenal rollout play where he rolled it all the way back across the field, stopped on a dime, cut it straight into the end zone. So Hubbard's your player of the game, but Rancocas Valley goes down at home 26-19. It's their first loss. It's their first loss to Trenton in a long time, in over 4 years. Rancocas Valley snaps their 10-1 streak against their last 11 against Trenton, and they start the season 0-3. Not a great start for Rancocas Valley. Trenton, on the other hand, is off to a 3-0 start, one of their best starts in recent years. Any closing remarks, Sam?
No, I see some improvement, but you still see the same mistakes, but nothing really surprising here. We knew it was going to be big plays. We knew it was going to be close because last year when RV had the lead, they kind of gave it up at the end a little bit. So we knew that was going to happen, and I'm actually happy to see the Trenton team, put together a good season, and RV's going to be back. They're going to pull it together and get a win that they can get. Sometimes you're outmanned. This time they weren't outmanned. This time they just had the breaks didn't fall their way.
Sam, great call as always. We'll be back next week for another edition of Rancocas Valley Football on the South Jersey Sports Network. For Sam Jenkins, I'm Matt House signing off. I'm Coach Bill Gordon Field.